Dean Withers here. The Supreme Court is likely to uphold the TikTok ban, and here's what that means for me as a creator. As I'm sure many of you know, I do daily TikTok debate live streams where I talk to Trump supporters for 4 hours, and I also post quite frequently on my various TikTok accounts. If TikTok does inevitably get banned, I will be doing daily debate live streams on YouTube, as well as I'll be posting daily videos. And I would highly recommend making sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'm in the process of building out a fully fledged, legitimate studio to run these streams out of. I'm so excited. It'll be so professional and so cool, and you really won't want to miss out. And I'm so excited to see where this leads me. So please, once again, subscribe if you haven't already.
Is a minigun arms?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm willing to bet.
Okay. So you think that you should be able to own a minigun?
I think that the government doesn't get to infringe on the Second Amendment.
Do you think that you should be able to own a nuke?
I think that the same way the founding fathers.
Can you answer my question? Do you think that civilians should be able to own a nuke, or a grenade launcher, or an ICBM?
So are those arms?
Yep.
Okay. The people are the people make up the government. So if our government has these arms, then we have these arms. Okay. That's written as it is.
So you do think that private citizens should be able to buy and own nukes?
No, I think private
Spooky!
citizens.
Thank you so much for the meteor shower. I really appreciate you for that love, Spooky. Can you just give me a yes or no, man?
I am giving you a yes or no. I've already given it to you.
So what was it? Was it a yes or was it a no?
Yeah. Are you?
Wow. Okay, wow. Okay, so you think that private citizens should be able to buy and own nukes? Wow.
I never said anything about buying a nuke.
Well, that was the question that I asked you that you just affirmed that you responded yes to.
Yeah, and so what I'm explaining to you is that the government is not allowed to infringe on the right to bear arms. If the government writes a law,
so that's a thing. So no, it's not all arms, and I mean this is a unilaterally upheld a consensus on the current interpretation of the Second Amendment. It is not
curious to hear what you say.
It is not unconstitutional to say that private citizens are not allowed to bear nuclear weapons.
So you just said that. I want you to repeat just the first part of that statement you said. Does shall not be infringed mean?
I don't know what the exact interpretation is from the Supreme Court.
Well, but you know what you're saying.
However, I do know that the interpretation of the Constitution given the Supreme Court would restrict citizens from owning some arms.
Which Supreme Court ruling?
One second. The reason why I know that this is a Supreme Court ruling is because it's illegal for American citizens.
Supreme Court ruling?
I don't know which Supreme Court ruling. However, I know that it exists because it's illegal for U.S. citizens to own nukes.
Well, so I'll give you one Supreme Court ruling that says.
Answer my question. Is it illegal to own nukes?
If there's a law against it, then yeah.
In America, is it federally illegal for a private citizen to own nukes?
Is there a law that says it's illegal?
If you don't answer my question, I'm going to kick you and forget about your existence.
I don't know. I don't know laws.
You don't fucking know. You dumbass. Get the hell off my live. Jesus Christ. God, this guy doesn't know anything. This guy doesn't know anything. Really? You don't know if it's illegal for citizens to own nukes? Get the hell off of my live. Get the hell off of my life, man. Dude, you know what? I posted a TikTok on my main account yesterday, and it showed the back of my head, and everyone was like, Dean's balding! Dean's balding! Okay, well, first of all, it's a cowlick, but even if I was balding, it's because of you motherfuckers, okay? You hear me? You are the reason that I will be bald with gray hair by 25, all right, ladies and gentlemen? It's like, listen, so this is, for my own treatment, whenever we have people come up here telling us that they don't know if it's illegal for private citizens to own nuclear weapons. Like for my bald spot, I have to kick you, okay? My cortisol levels cannot handle you. All right? But let's go ahead and move on to to our next guest. at this point. Oh my God. Oh geez, guys. All right, for the first 2.7 thousand people in here, welcome to the stream, guys. Make sure that we're double tapping. Super duper good to see you all. Let's try to get up to 500,000 likes here. Super duper easy. Hopefully the stream will start to send out a little bit more. But let's go to move on to our next guest, guys. Spam MAGA in that chat if you voted for Trump. We were just looking for some debates. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we got our next guest loading up in. No, I disconnected, bro. I literally invited you to come up. Conservative Supreme Dean, or Conservative Supreme Dean? Yo, conservative version of Dean. What's up, man? You vote for Trump?
What's up, dude? No, I didn't, but I disagree with your title.
Okay, well, I am just looking to debate individuals that did vote for Trump. Let's go to move on to the next guest. Everybody just give us 1 minute here for the 2.8 thousand people joining us. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. What's up? Did you vote for Trump?
Oh my gosh, Dean, I love you so much.
Banned? Banned. Okay, moving on to our next guest. Everyone just give us a minute. We got Jay loading up in, guys. We're just still looking for some Trump supporters to join in. Spam MAGA in that comment section. Hey, what's up, Jay? You vote for Trump?
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
22.
So why did you do that?
Because I think he will be good for the economy. Because with tariffs, we can bring domestic production in the U.S.
Oh, okay. Watch this. How do tariffs drive more domestic production?
So with tariffs, right, it allows us to put a tax. I can't play this stupid game. Fuck Donald Trump. You can ban me. Bye-bye.
Banned! Okay, moving on to our next guest. We got Rebel Boy Dixie loaded up in real life. Everybody just give us a minute. Here we go, guys. All right, guys. Here we go. Next guest is loaded in. Spam MAGA. Spam MAGA. We need some debates, quite frankly. Everybody is scared of debating me. I am the best debater that's ever lived. Quite frankly, I'm a better debater than any other debater that you can name. Hello, Curtis. Did you vote for Trump? Okay, you need to get that checked out. You need to get that one checked out. Hope you're good. Came up here like spraying an ankle, trying to like run outside to debate me. I hope they're good. Sounded like they're in a lot of pain, screaming in agony. Strike, what's up? You vote for Trump?
What's up, man? Yeah, dude. I just wanted to see how you feel about Trump being your president.
Well, he's not our president yet, but once he is, I feel pretty bad.
Why is that?
Because he's really bad for our country, the people in it, as well as other countries.
What do you think is bad about him? Curious.
Okay, well, I'll start with character, then I'll bleed into policy. So, I mean, bad about his character that will impact the life of Americans. He is a 34-count felon, as well as he's an adjudicated rapist. He tried to religiously persecute all new Muslims from coming into our country. He wanted to ban them all. He's also like called for the termination of articles in our Constitution. He tried to overthrow and rig the outcome of the 2020 election. He is incredibly racist. He's misogynistic. He overturned Roe v. Wade. That's left 60 rape victims per day being denied access to abortion in 10 over 50 states. In the context of his policy, it's really bad for members of the low and the middle class. It regressively harms them, as well as it's bad for American companies that are reliant on exports. And I mean, he's isolating us from other foreign world leaders in the EU that run democracies while making us grow closer to individuals such as Putin. He's lying about phone calls with the president of Mexico, and now Canada is threatening to resort to no longer exporting oil and gas to America, which is expected to raise the price of our gas by upwards of $1 a gallon. He's very, very bad.
Okay, now let me ask you what it is that you support about Kamala Harris.
So her name is pronounced Kamala. Yep, so about Kamala Harris, I really supported her economic policy. It served to grant more purchasing power to the average everyday American, which is something that we really need right now. In fact, her $3.5 trillion tax cuts were only designated to help 100 million American workers in the low and the middle class, alongside the fact that she wanted to reinstitute federal protections for a woman's right to choose, which would be very, very beneficial, as well as her foreign policy was pretty spot on, apart from Israel. And she had actual plans for immigration, unlike Trump, actual plans for healthcare, unlike Trump, and actual plans for housing affordability, unlike Trump.
Okay, fair enough. And my final question to you, because obviously I don't want to hog the panel time here, is...
Wait, I want to debate you on why you voted for Trump. So
I'm
why
sorry?
did you vote for Trump? You've asked me two questions.
My final question, and I'll be happy to answer, why did you just take every single word almost verbatim from Harry's playbook?
It's not that I took anything from Harry's playbook. I don't really even watch his lives, but we both talk about similar things, so it makes sense if we have similar arguments. Of course, he wanted to leave, so. But if you're curious, I've actually been streaming and doing debates on TikTok for longer than he has, so. All right, I guess he didn't want to debate. Ash, thank you so much for the $20 on Venmo. I really appreciate you for the love. Thank you so much, Ash. Ash, thank you so much. Everybody, please do show some love to Ash in the comment section. Guys, I didn't diss Harry. The reason why I don't watch his lives much is because I'm streaming myself for about 5 hours a day. And it's really unhealthy for me to spend much time on TikTok apart from that, so. Hello, did you vote for Trump?
No. But hold on.
No, fuck off. Sydney, thank you for the $5 on Venmo. Okay, guys, we are going to try to do the live on another account. I don't know what it's been on this account more recently. It's just been acting a little bit weird. Like, I don't know, it's just not been sending out as much. I took like 1 day off, and now it's like my fucking shit's fucked, so... everybody, we're gonna go over to my other account. We were on it last night. It was doing well, so we're gonna try that again. Spam at Dean Get a Grip down below in that comment section. We're all gonna be going over there. We're just gonna be rating it. Hopefully it should perform better, so we'll see how that does. Everybody go to at Dean Get a Grip. As well as Megan! Thank you for the $30 donation on Venmo because I am awesome. I appreciate you for the love. That is MEGHAN. Thank you so much for the love, Megan. That is so incredibly kind of you. Everybody, please do show some love to Megan down below in that chat. W's for Megan. In fact, let's spam more W's for Megan and Ash as soon as we go live on at Dean Get a Grip. So everybody, as soon as I end the TikTok live, go to your TikTok search bar, type in Dean Get a Grip. You will see my alt account pop up. Click on the account, count to 5, refresh, and I'll be live. So everybody go there right now. I'm also going to go there right now. As soon as y'all get in there, spam Dean Raid in my own chat so we can help boost the early engagement. Wig fun, y'all. We're going to start a wig fun. What's up, Blair? Did you vote for Trump? Hi. Fuck off. Banned. Okay, guys, once again, wig fun. Link in bio, Venmo and PayPal. Our next guest is loading up in here right now, guys. Everybody hyperfixate on double tapping that phone screen. We have 3,000 people in here. We could be at 250,000 likes in literally no time. So, guys, seriously, hyperfixate on that. And I do apologize that it is taking a while to get our first guest up in here of the day. What is going on, Bobo? Did you vote for Trump?
No.
Banned! If you're in the queue, guys, make sure that you did indeed vote for Trump. We are just looking for some debates, y'all. But I do appreciate everyone so much for the love today. But make sure if we are in that queue that we did vote for Trump. Our next guest is loading up in here right now, y'all. We got Dexter Morgan Salt loading up into the live. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Yo, Megan! Oh my gosh, Megan! With a $40 on Venmo because I'm not balding. Let's go, Megan. Everybody spam W Megan in that chat. Holy crap. Thank you so much for the $40. And Dexter Morgan Salt, did you vote for Trump? Just wanted to show us they're cooking. Okay, whatever. Moving on. Guys, all right, please stop trolling. Just looking for some debates. Like, dear God, guys, dear God. Like I'm actually like, if we don't get a debate up in the next 10 minutes, I'm just gonna end the live. There's no purpose for me to be alive if we don't get debates because you guys don't want to see them. What's up? Did you vote for Trump?
So no. Quick question. So
Yeah, guys, it's like this. Like, God, guys, come on, God. Everybody, just give us a minute. Still trying to get that first guest up in here. What's up? Did you vote for Trump?
I just wanted to thank you for trying to be there for us. And I don't know, I'm German. I don't speak English very well, but
I appreciate you, Amy. Thank you so much for the love. But banned. Next guest is loading in, guys. We got Sam loading up in. Everyone, just give us a minute. We got Isabel loading up in. We got Chloe loaded up in. We got Rainboy loading up in. We got Dawson Oliver loading up in. Isabel, did you vote for Trump?
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to join.
Banned. Rainboy, did you vote for Trump? Banned. The Dawson, did you vote for Trump?
I did, yeah.
Oh, phenomenal. How old are you?
I'm 20.
So why did you vote for Trump?
I voted for Trump for a multitude of reasons. I mean, why wouldn't I? Would you like to care to explain why you voted for Kamala Harris?
No. I will, but after you tell me why you voted for Trump. You said that you had a multitude of reasons, like what?
Yeah, so things like border security, things like...
Are you driving?
I am, yeah.
Banned. 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 Hello, Lemur. Did you vote for Trump? You obviously voted for Trump. Speak. Speak! If you don't speak, I'm going to revoke your Planet Fitness membership. Okay. All right, whatever, you left. Banned! Oh my god. Okay, you guys are driving me insane. You guys are driving me insane. Hey, did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I
So I
did.
think you'll see a lot of executive orders.
No, you're a fetus. I could just tell. I just know. I just know that you're a fetus. Hi, did you vote for Trump? Okay, they automatically left. Bro, banned! You guys are gonna get banned! I'm gonna ban you all, okay? You know what? Alright, fuck it. We are gonna start sacrificing a member of the chat, right? For every person that comes up here, right, and isn't here to debate or just leaves, we're gonna ban them, as well as we're gonna ban 5 random people in the chat, okay? There's going to be 5 sacrificial offerings of 5 random people in the chat to also get banned, right, for every troll that comes up here, okay? So do you want to be responsible for the sacrifice of 5 innocent random people? Right there. That is not well. Okay, that's it's funny. So, do you vote for Trump?
No, I just had to say that.
Okay, well, I mean, if you're curious, it's not a bald spot; it's a cowlick. I do have very thin hair, and I'm balding at the front, but not in the back. And that cowlick has looked like that since I was, I don't know, like 12. So, did I start balding when I was 12? Probably not. People could do that? Wait, are you serious? Like, can people actually start balding when they're like 12?
I don't know. I'm just kidding, man. I love you, but I just have to.
You can? Oh God. Okay. Well, maybe I'm just fucked. But because it's like looked the same forever, like it's probably like not a bald spot, just because it's looked the same forever. But it you know, it definitely looks like one. We get our next guest, Logan, loading up. You guys, we've been live for a total of like 30 minutes today, and we haven't had a single debate. Like seriously, if this does continue to happen, I'm just getting in the live because I am here to debate. Like if we don't get debates, like it's not worth it for me to go live. There's no purpose. So, Logan, did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
Okay. Yo, Sylvia, thank you so much for the $10 on Venmo. I really appreciate you for that love, Sylvia. Everybody,
join back. I'm
some
taking a shit right now.
Okay, banned. I appreciate you for the love, Sylvia.
Okay. Literally in the bathroom. What?
You vote for Trump?
For the love, Sylvia. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, you have like an echo, like with like, come on. Yo, Eli, thank you so much for the $15 on PayPal. I do really appreciate you for that love, Eli. Everybody, please do show some love to Eli down below in that comment section. Where can we find you after next week? TikTok will be gone, so Instagram, X, and YouTube. What's up? Did you vote for Trump? Okay, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm super close to ending. Like I'm like probably like 2 or 3 guests away from just ending. John, did you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
How old are you?
18.
What year were you born in?
2006.
Can you go into a more quiet part of your house?
I mean, I guess, you little faggot.
Okay. All right, everyone, just give us a minute. We got Patrick loading up in. Do be patient, guys, for the 3.5 thousand people in here. Guys, make sure that we're double tapping on that phone screen. What's up? You vote for Trump?
No, I didn't. I voted for Kamala.
Okay, Patrick, leave.
Okay.
Moving on to our next guest. We got Maya loading up in. What's up, Tom and Maya? Did you vote for Trump?
I did, bruh.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
22. So why did you vote for Trump?
Man. Literally, I don't know. I think he did good things with the economy his last term.
Oh, really? So go ahead and name one piece of economic legislation he influenced to get passed through Congress that did a lot of good for the economy.
I don't know about specifically through Congress, but I mean, he specifically helped one of my family members who is in the medical field. He helped lower tax rates on their, their payouts.
How do you feel about taxes right now? Are they too high?
I think a lot of prices are too high. I think a lot of things
Taxes?
are literally at a price that is unsustainable
So
at the rate
about-
that it's increasing.
About taxes specifically, so Biden and Harris's tax plan. Do you think it's like pretty poor and you never vote for it again?
I don't know about never vote for it again, but I would say that Biden's term as a president was a failure.
Okay, so you'd say the tax plan was a failure, right?
I guess.
Okay,
I don't know his
just called
tax plan
Trump's-
specifically very well.
You just called Trump's tax plan a failure because we're still under Trump's tax plan.
Okay. Again, I didn't know Biden's. I said I didn't know Biden's tax plan.
Biden did not have one. We're still under Trump's.
Okay.
So, what economic policy of his did you like?
I can't name it specifically, but he helped with prices.
How do you know?
for me
How
and
do
my
you know?
family.
Okay, so what did he do to help with prices?
Well, I mean, literally, you can. I mean, are you aware of just general U.S. gas prices?
Okay, so you just look at the gas prices under his administration and you associate them with being caused by him.
That's
So,
one.
In,
That's
in
just
other
that's
words,
just a.
you're saying that
that's just
anything
a
that happens in
example.
the country is caused by the president. So in the same way, you're saying there's lower gas prices under Trump than Biden, meaning that was caused by Trump. Can I say that the highest rate of unemployment that we've had in the last 100 years, that was also under Trump's admin in April of 2020, was also
Do you
caused
also
by Trump?
believe that that is also during COVID? When
it
people are
was during
forced
COVID.
to stay inside, it was actually public legislation that forced people inside. You literally could not leave your home without valid reasoning and ID.
Are you saying that there was external variables that could have caused that?
Potentially, maybe with COVID, right? 2020.
Oh, okay. So if external variables can have an impact on the economy, you have to isolate for those external variables by explaining to me exactly what Trump did to make the economy better.
How? How does that make any sense? Also, you can apply that to
studying policy.
anything. Anything can have examples that affect it.
Yeah, that's why it's important to isolate for those external variables by relating to me, like what policy he influenced to get passed that caused a particular outcome.
Again,
'Cause
me
you're just
specifically, I'm
assuming,
not
like-
aware of specific policies.
Okay, so then you don't have an argument.
Okay, what's your argument?
My argument for what?
Anything. What's your argument? You seem to be arguing something here.
You have to tell me what you want an argument for, dumbass.
I mean, real kind words, jackass.
Well, I mean, they were true. So, what do you want an argument?
I'm a dumbass?
Yes. Yeah.
You don't know shit about me, Fruity.
Okay. Well, first of all, I do know enough shit about you to know that you're a dumbass. For instance, you come up in here and you tell me that Trump is good for gas prices because gas prices were low or under him, and then I relay another external variable, such as the rate of unemployment to Trump.
Well, I mean,
because that would follow-
one reason that
Shut
I
up!
can think of.
Because that would follow given your logic, and then you reject it because of external variables. But then you don't understand me when I then relate the point. If you have to isolate for external variables in all circumstances by relating any particular outcome to his policy. And then about the next part, fruity. What does that mean? What's a fruity?
You, and also you mute people when.
What does that mean? What
can't
does the
let people
word
do-
mean? What does the word
It means
fruity
gay.
mean?
It means homosexual. You appear to be of liking of men.
Okay, so is this like an insult? Or are you just
You
saying
could
that in
interpret
style?
it as that.
Okay, so why do you think that being gay is an insult?
Why do you think it's an insult?
Why? I don't think it's an insult. That's why I'm
You
questioning.
came to
you
that
about why
position
you
on
think
your
it
own.
is.
You asked me.
So I asked you a question. If that's the way that you are communicating the message.
I
Unless you
said
were,
it could
like,
be
praising me
perceived
when
as
you called me
such,
fruity.
and potentially that's the meaning. I think you can pick that up, and you're
so you
dumbass.
intended it with a meaning. So here's the thing. So why do you think it's okay to use the term gay, fruity, fruit, etc. With like a negative connotation? Isn't this the stigmatization?
Anyone
of,
can use
homosexuality,
anything,
which is wrong.
and if people want to take offense,
Well,
they can take
isn't it
offense.
wrong to stigmatize like sexual orientation?
I wouldn't say that's
especially
stigmatizing.
those? So it is stigmatizing because
I would
what is
disagree.
so stigmatization is when you paint something to exist inside of a negative light, and when you're literally like gay, that's an insult. Well, you're painting being gay in a negative light. So yes, it is
Yes,
definitely
because I'm
speaking
meaning gay,
stigmatization.
and gay is a bad thing, and it's the worst thing, and I hate it so much.
Okay, so why is it wrong to be gay?
I am not of that opinion. That was sarcasm. Obviously, your dumbass can't add that up. Don't mute me now.
Okay, so in other words, you don't have an argument for your position.
No, I have an argument.
So
You
then
don't
why would
have
you
an
use
argument.
being
I
gay
asked
as
you what
an
your
insult?
argument is, and you weren't even able to articulate it.
You didn't give me what you wanted an argument for. You have to be able to tell me what you want an argument for.
You're on live
Tom.
talking to people, trying to make an argument. You're unable to tell me what your
What do you want an
argument
argument for? An argument for what? An argument for what conclusion, Tom?
is. Before you were saying, man, I'm going to end this in like 10 guests because we're getting no sort of debate. Debate? Argument?
Tom,
No.
what do you want an argument for? You have to tell me what you
I
want
don't
an
want
argument
for anything. You're doing the live, dick shit.
You asked me for an argument, and then I was like, "What do you want an argument for?"
I didn't ask you for an argument. I said,
yes, you
what
did.
is
You
your
sat
argument?
here. Wait, but what is my argument for what, Tom?
I said,
Jules,
what
thank you
is
for the
your
galaxy. My argument for what? You have to tell me
Anything.
what you want an argument for. Anything?
You're running the
you,
line.
you just want me to give you an argument for literally anything?
Sure. How about it?
Okay, premise number 1, Tom's a dumbass. Premise number 2, Tom's a
no, not
dumbass.
a dumbass.
Conclusion,
He's a
Tom's a
dumbass.
dumbass.
He's a dumbass.
There's my
No.
argument. Wait, why am I a dumbass?
Man, you
You left. How did he get the ban? I was up here calling with dumbass. What's up, Logan? Do you vote for Trump?
Shut up, you stupid little fucking swap.
Okay, I have a question. How many branches of government are there?
I'm not from the US.
Oh, okay. So why am I stupid?
You're a little swap.
Okay, why?
You're a yank, dude.
Are you going to give an argument for why I'm stupid, or are you just going to repeat that lie because you want to feel better about the fact that someone that disagrees
That
with
guy
you is
asked you for an
incredibly
argument and
more
you didn't give
intelligent
him
than you are?
one. That guy asked you for an argument and you didn't give him one.
An argument for what?
An argument for what? That's what you're saying for the past 10 minutes.
Yeah, because when you ask for an argument, you have to specify what you want the argument for. Like, you can't just be like, give me an argument. That's like saying, give me a science.
He told you,
That's
he
like
said
saying,
he thinks
that's like
Trump
saying,
should run for president. Give
that's
me an
like
argument.
saying,
for it.
give me an English. That's like saying, give me, like you have to specify what kind of argument you want. So now you are specifying an argument insofar as why Trump would be bad for the presidency. Well, of course, he's a 34-count felon, adjudicated rapist that has perved on little girls, overturned Roe v. Wade that has resulted in 60 rape victims per day being denied access to abortion, also tried to religiously persecute and shut down all new Muslims from coming into our country, and is regressively harmful, impacting economic policy that serves to the best interests of those that make over $500,000 a year, while serving to the worst interests of those that make less. So there's an argument for that stance. Right, but you have to be able to specify.
You should have told about the other guy then, shouldn't you?
Well, Logan, he didn't specify what he wanted an argument for. So who's the stupid one now, Logan? Because, I mean, you definitely don't look that good. Oh, yes. Logan went on pause and exited out of the TikTok app, running away from the stupid man. I mean, it happens all the time, folks. Let me tell you. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next guest. If you're one of the 3.8 thousand people watching the stream, guys, make sure that we're double tapping. Lily, what's going on? Did you vote
Hi.
for Trump?
I just have a question for you.
Nope. Did you vote for Trump?
I'm gonna go with no comment on that. It's just I think.
All right. Well, Lily, I do appreciate you for popping up. However, we are just looking to debate individuals that did vote for Trump. So the only argument that we've heard in the last 45 minutes is the stance that gas prices were lower. And then just like a failure to reconcile that statement with like any like counter rebuttal. Daisy, what's up? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
How old are you?
I'm at 16.
Okay, bye Daisy. Have a good one. Moving on to our next guest. You guys, come on. We're really just looking for debates. Today's like this is pretty bad, y'all. This is pretty bad. Really bad. Really bad. Okay, all right. Everybody, give us a moment. Really bad. Guys, if you voted for Trump, spam that in the chat. There's like no Trump supporters in the queue. It's only trolls. If you drop a MAGA in the chat, I will invite you and you will be up here to debate me. Cynthia, what's up? Did you vote for Trump? Cynthia, speak.
Oh, thought that was a mistake.
Oh, don't worry, Cynthia. We all love you. Don't worry. It's okay, Cynthia. You're all good. We're going to go and move on to the next guest, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Cynthia. Oh. Hey, what's up? Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I did.
How old are you?
24.
So why did you vote for the worst presidential candidate of your lifetime?
Because of the border.
The border. Okay. I have a really tough question for you. Now, this may be hard to answer. What is Trump's policy for the border?
To have it closed.
Well, that's a goal, not the policy he wants to use to achieve that goal. So what's the policy he wants to use to achieve that goal?
Building the wall.
Oh, no, it's not. He built less than 50 miles during his first administration, had no impact on border crossings, didn't claim that helped the border at all. He claimed his clampdown started in 2019, and then when Biden tried to build more of the wall than Trump did, Trump told Republicans to shoot it down. So that's not his plan. So What is his plan?
The Border Patrol agents said that the wall did help them.
Okay. Well, we know that it didn't because of the level of crossings under his administration. They increased year by year by year by year, and the border had virtually no impact. And then once again, it was less than 3% of the total U.S.-Mexican border. So what's his plan? No, Bree, don't just leave when you don't know something. Just say that you don't know something. I want you to not know things so then I could help you learn. I don't want you to leave, okay? That was real beta of you to do, okay? But I guess nothing we could do to stop him. Jake, what's up? Did you vote for Trump?
Trump 2020. No, look, all you fucking conservatives out there, you're proving this right. It's proved me wrong. You're proving this right, guys. Do better.
Jake, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't you used to be a conservative?
I did. I'm a Christian, and I used to be conservative, and Dean, I watch you and Parker all the time.
I know. I remember having a debate with you like forever ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you're W.
Fuck
Jake,
Trump.
you're fucking W. Fuck yeah, Jake. Dude, I remember debating Jake like forever ago. Like I have like a very like weirdly good memory, and I remember debating Jake like forever ago, and like he took like the anti stance, and now he's up here saying fuck Trump. Yo, these lives work, bro. Dude, shout out Jake. We love you. Brody, what's up, man? You vote for Trump? All right, Brody left. We're going to move on. Shout out Jake, bro. Huge shout out Jake. All right, big ups for Jake. We love you here. That's great to hear. Like, oh my God, I remember the name. I remember the profile picture. And honestly, remember finding you absolutely insufferable.
Wait, I actually love you so much. Like, can you marry me?
And moving on to the next guest. But like, look at him now. That's great. What a great guy. What a great guy, Jake. What a great guy you are. All right, moving on to the next guest, guys. Spam maggot down below that chat if you do want to come up to a debate. Someone in the chat says I got 10K for Dean's location. Yeah, pull up. Mason Mall, come on. 10K in the bank right now. Hit me on Venmo. I'll text you my address.
Yo, I just think you're cool. I think you're a Sigma.
Hey, bro. Hell yeah. From a Sigma male to Sigma male. All right. Listen, you're very appreciated. All right. We're going to move on to our next guest. We got Gavin loading up in. Gavin, what's up? Did you vote for Trump?
I did.
Okay, why?
Border. It's mixed with the border and Kamala line, and just mixed with mixed martial.
Yeah, Cruz, thank you so much for the shiny air balloon. I appreciate you for the love. So let's just start off with the easiest question about the border. What is his policy for the border?
What do you mean?
What is he going to do for the border? Like, what's his policy for the border? That's a very
removing illegal immigrants. Removing illegal immigrants.
Okay, so the mass deportation. How are we going to identify all undocumented migrants in our country?
Oh, we're not, but we're going to slowly get rid of them.
What does the identification process look like for a mass deportation?
Don't know. I actually don't know. Good
Exactly.
question.
Because we can't identify all undocumented migrants in our country, and Republicans have just been touting this mass deportation thing for forever because it gets because it gets prejudiced white people to get out there and vote. Like Bush did the mass deportation thing, he never got it done. Trump never did it during his first administration because it's practically impossible. Bernardo, thank you for the galaxy. So he doesn't really have a plan. He just kind of has rhetoric, man.
But we're gonna either we're not gonna get rid of the illegal immigrants that are already in our country. Hopefully, we just close the border and completely
What's Trump's
close the
plan
border.
to do that?
To close the border.
Well, that's a
read
goal. What's the plan
It
to achieve
says-
the goal?
Close the border.
Well, do you think you're being intellectually honest with me, Gavin?
Yes.
No, because
Yes,
you
I
told
am,
me
bro.
that
What
his
are you talking
plan.
about?
You told me that his plan was to, and I quote, Bernardo! Thank you so much for the rhythmic bears. Let's go, Bernardo. Everybody show some love to Bernardo in that chat. Thank you so much, Bernardo. So you told me his plan to close the border was to close the border.
What?
Come on, Kevin. Come on. Really?
Really?
Okay, that's not really an exhaustive plan. That kind of just sounds like, like a tagline to get really not the bright prejudiced white people to vote for him. If I'm Gonna be honest.
Yeah, that was smart and intelligent. Sounds.
You know what, Gavin? I'm getting reports that you're following kids, so we're just gonna go ahead and move on. Don't follow kids, Gavin. It's very bad. Hey, Luca, did you vote for Trump?
I have a quick question. I'm very sorry.
And moving on to our next guest. We got him loading up right now, guys. Everybody just do give us a minute. You're just mad he won. You know what, Emily? Yes, I am mad that he won. Hello, did you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
You did. How old are you?
36.
All right. Why? Your phone's buzzer is louder than you are. I'd recommend speaking up.
You do know that you're wrong on a lot of stuff you just said, right?
Okay. What did I say? And how was it incorrect? Let's start there.
We have 1.4 million deportation letters already mailed out by the court systems. We also have 3.6 other million in organization ready to go out. And on top of that, Trump built 80 miles of the wall with restructures of 436 miles.
So about your first point, about 1.4 letters already mailed out to ready to get mailed out by the court system. That's to undocumented migrants that have already been identified, and they're typically.
There's a difference between illegals and undocumentation.
So undocumented migrants are what you refer to as illegal aliens. I just find the term undocumented migrants not to be as dehumanizing. So, anyways, going back to what I was saying, there's the plan is to deport about 20 million undocumented migrants. How is Trump going to identify 20 million undocumented migrants?
We already have them. Location. Do you understand that we know almost every illegal immigrant that came to America? We have their addresses, court systems, court dates.
No, you're absolutely wrong, and you even just told me this because you said that the courts.
I work at the border. You're wrong.
You just told me that the courts have identified 1.4 million undocumented migrants.
1.4 million letters
so
have already
obviously,
been mailed out.
they haven't identified all 20 million. No.
No, but it's a slow process. The process is going to be those who have already been given the deportation, which are usually your overstay visas. Then those who are already in jail, those are going to be the next one to be deported.
So what you just said is right. Yeah, we can't identify individuals with overstayed visas or those in which have been arrested.
The overstay visas.
So how do we identify
legally.
the vast majority of undocumented migrants that do not have an overstayed visa or are not in jail?
It's not that hard. We know where they are. Most of them who came through the borders, we did have catch and release into America, so they're in the system. We know the locations of most of them.
Okay, so no, that's actually not true. So, for instance,
I'm literally a border agent, buddy.
Trump's policy
don't know shit.
Because I know the numbers. Like, for instance, Trump's policy to combat catch and release. Okay, so now you're going to leave because I'm smarter than you, then also use a slur. We got another beta male on the live. I don't know what's going on, guys. It's like all of these like grown men are just like too scared to talk to me because I just objectively am smarter than them. And I understand why like this one hurts, like especially for him, because I know more about his own job than he does, and he spends 40 hours a week working on it. I appreciate you for the star map. And you know, it's just the whole thing. Get mad because he's smarter and slur and leave. Okay, bye.
Can I get a higher?
Nope. Oh no.
Fuck you. You're ugly as shit. I have a crush on you. I think you're so attractive. Oh my god. I'm actually about to
Get
come.
the fuck out of my life. What the hell? Okay, I'm glad I cut him off there. Okay, you guys. Okay, listen. We need to stop this. Hi. Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I voted for Trump.
Okay. Why?
Because Trump's gonna make this country great again.
So when was it great to begin with? Let's start there.
When in 2016.
That's what they all say. But he ran on the MAGA slogan in 2015 for in 2016 too. So when was it great before his first admin? Did he just shart his pants and leave? We got our next guest. Tilly, what's up? Did you vote for Trump?
Oh, I didn't vote for Trump. I just wanted to say, man, you are killing it. I am proud of you.
Tilly, brother, I appreciate you. Have a good one, Tilly. Have a good one. Oh man, what's up? I cracked myself up. Hi, did you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's going to make America great again.
Okay, I'm going to ask you the same question I asked the last guest. When was America great to begin with? And no, you can't just say, well, his first presidency. Before
Well,
his first
according
presidency.
to Trump, he said America was great in 1891.
Okay, like when slavery was legal?
That's what Trump said.
Okay, I'm guessing that you're a troll, but did Trump actually say that?
Yeah, he did say that. He said it in a rally.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks for the new bit of information. I appreciate that. Thanks, W Troll. Okay, yeah, W Troll. I appreciate that. W info from the troll. What's up, Aria? Did you vote for Trump?
I actually did not vote this year because I wasn't registered in the new state. But I had a question for you.
Would you have voted for Trump?
I was very, very torn in this election. Like, I was 50-50 on Kamala.
Aria, I hope that my live can draw you in the direction of the blue. I do appreciate you for coming up. If you do have a question, feel free to ask it in the Discord, and I'd love to get around to it. Hello, did you vote for Trump?
I love you, Dean! I love you! I love you, Dean! Dean! I love you! I love you!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
He's got 6,000 viewers.
Yo, bruh. dude, I need more of that energy. Yes. Okay, all right. That was good. That was very good. I just lost like all hearing in my right ear. Okay, half of it in my left ear is gone. All right. Yes. Okay, that was good. That was very good. Thank you for that energy. I needed that this morning. That woke me up more than my coffee. That was.
I still love you, baby.
How do you do that? Run me through it.
It's a Zilson microphone. It has like a pre-built-in echo, and it can connect to your phone.
That's a phone mic? That's crazy, bro.
Yes.
Wait. I need one of those. All right, DM me on Instagram, Discord, whatever the case is. I need one of those microphones, okay? I need one. Okay? We're gonna get one. Green Fog, what's going on? Did you vote for Trump? Okay, guys, go back to spamming MAGA down below in that chat if you do want to come up here and debate. We are just looking for a next individual to debate. And we have 6.4 thousand people in the stream. There's absolutely no reason why we cannot be at 1 million likes in like the next 10 minutes tops. Everybody hyperfixate on double tapping that phone screen. Let's get that number up, y'all. And what's going on, Michael? Did you vote for Trump?
Heck no. I am so...
Dude, get out of the live!
I'm sorry.
Bad! Okay, moving on to the next guest. Everybody just give us a minute. Joey, what's up? Did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
Okay. How old are you?
18.
18, phenomenal. So why did you vote for Trump, man?
Because, so earlier you said that, like, when you look at the border,
Joey, you muted yourself. There you go. Go ahead.
Sorry, that timer went off. But, so, under Biden, the numbers of people, of illegals coming into America are, like, way higher than whenever Trump was in office.
I hear that. That's because of COVID and the expiration of Title 42. But why did you vote for Trump?
Because the border and like inflation and stuff and like life was just.
So I'm going to go ahead and ask you for two arguments. How did Biden cause inflation, or how did Biden cause the border crisis?
Well, I don't see why it matters if under his administration.
Yeah, it just happened under his administration, so it's his fault. Okay, so does this mean that Trump is at fault for the highest level of unemployment that we've had in the last 100 years because it happened under his administration in April of 2020?
That was because of COVID.
Well, I mean, shit, didn't COVID happen under his administration? So isn't he at fault for COVID?
No.
Okay.
He's not directly responsible for that, but the president usually.
So Trump's not at fault
responsible
for
inflation.
COVID or anything that COVID caused. So Biden's not responsible for COVID or anything that COVID caused. If COVID could cause the highest level of unemployment in 100 years, why can't COVID also cause a little bit of inflation?
Didn't you just say that because that the border numbers went up because of COVID under Biden?
Yeah, and that's kind of the point. In the same way, Trump's not culpable for the near 15% rate of unemployment caused by COVID under his admin, Biden's not culpable for the inflation or crisis caused under his.
What about the Inflation Act that they passed that just made everything worse?
Okay, how did the Inflation Reduction Act cause inflation? Oh, no, it didn't. It was actually deficit reducing over 10 years, which means it has disinflationary pressures.
See, I don't know though, like everything behind it. All I know is that whenever I'm looking at the things that the president is directly responsible for, it's much worse under Biden, and I feel like I was living, and my family was living much better under Trump.
Well, you're
than they were
presupposing that the president's directly responsible for it. I still want the argument that Biden's directly responsible for any of these things, Joey. Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, bye, Joey. We're going to go to get our next guest up in here. Everybody do just give us a minute. If you're in that queue, make sure that you voted for Trump. Let's go to get our next guest. Brandon up in the queue. Okay, it looks like my main account on my other phone aired out or something, so we're going to get that reconnected. Guys, spam MAGA in that chat if you want to come up. And guys, please don't troll. Like, for instance, MAGA Joseph is in the chat spamming MAGA. Dude, you're obviously a troll. Like, please stop. We're going to go to get our next guest up in here right now, guys. Spam MAGA in that chat if you want to come up and debate, y'all. Hello, did you vote for Trump?
Bro.
No?
Yo, chill the fuck out, yo.
All right, moving on to our next guest. Everybody just give us a minute. So many trolls today. Hi, did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
Okay, how old are you?
18.
What time is it?
10 a.m. I'm in Greece right now.
All right. So you did.
Wait.
Wait. Moving on to our next guest. We got Cameron loading up in. Oh boy. Hey Cameron, did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did. I don't want to do a whole debate. I just hope that you and your family have a good day. I don't want to have to go into a whole debate today. Have a good day.
Okay, Cameron. All right, Cameron. Okay. I appreciate you for the kind, inspirational words. Hey, buddy, you voted for Trump. Why did you do that?
Damn Dean, what's up, bro? How you living? How's your new place?
Well, I'm not moved into the new place yet, but can't wait. It looks real nice. Why did you vote for Trump?
Man, I ain't worried about voting for Trump. You gonna make it in 10 more days when he gets inaugurated?
I sure will.
You gonna survive? You gonna talk about it?
Yeah, I'll talk about it so much. So the point of the live is to demonstrate the point that Trump is going to be terrible for America. I'm guessing that you don't believe that's the case. Why do you think Trump will be good for America?
Dean, you're doing a great job with it, bro. You covering the topic just fine by yourself.
Okay. Well, I guess have a good one. It doesn't really seem like he wants to debate. We're going to move on to our next guest. Kristen, thank you for the $2 on PayPal. I appreciate you for that, love. If anyone else wants to support me on Venmo or PayPal to support the stream, they're all in the link tree in my bio. Just at Dean Withers without the E. We're going to go to get our next guest up in the box right now. Let's get Alan up here. The main account is being very laggy right now.
Get Alan up
that main
here.
account reconnected. Can't even really mute it. Alan, what's going on, man? Did you vote for Trump?
No, I did not, Dean. Are you fighting World of T-shirts?
No. I saw that on Twitter. No, I'm not. I don't know where that came from. I saw that on Twitter. I don't know where that came from. I don't know where that came from. Yo, Chris, what's up? Did you vote for Trump?
No.
Okay, dude, Chris, fuck off. Fuck off, Chris. Come on, guys. You're going to make me crash out. Not cool, bro. Jeez.
Fighting World of T-shirts?
No, I'm not.
Hi, Dean.
I'm not fighting World of T-shirts.
Hey, Dean, how you doing?
What's up, man?
Dude,
Did you vote for
last time I joined, you guys kicked me out but I didn't really have a chance.
Oh, sorry, Andy. Unfortunately, I am going to kick you out again. The reason why I kicked you out is because I am just looking to talk to individuals that did vote for Trump. I do appreciate you, though, Andy. W's for Andy. So the Palestine flag in the bio. Free Palestine. We love you. W's for Andy. Also W's for 1.1 million likes. D&D, what's up? Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm an upcoming SoundCloud rapper.
You... Okay. All right. Yeah, go waste your time in the quote-unquote studio when in all reality it's just the closet of your mom's extra bedroom. So everyone just give us a minute. God, the memories. The 50 cent foam padding on the walls inside the closet. Absolutely canon experience for many teen men. Yeah. Guys, I'm looking for debates. This is unreal. Let's spam MAGA in the chat if you want to debate. I'm done pulling from the queue. I'm done doing it, dude. I am absolutely done doing it. I want debates right now. No more trolls. No more fetuses. This is unreal. I don't know what it is today. It's crazy. Bassaholic and Shot on iPhone. Did you guys vote for Trump?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, brother.
Did both of you guys vote for Trump?
Yes, sir. Yes.
How old are you guys? Starting with Shot, then going to Bass.
I'm 20.
22, and then Bass, how old are you?
I'm 19.
What year were you born in?
06.
06. I don't know if you can be.
I just turned 19.
Like the first day of 2025?
Yeah, January 22nd.
It's January 12th, bro. You idiot. Get out. Get out of the live, bro. Leave. Can y'all stop? Can you guys can you guys stop? Can you guys stop, actually? Hey, Patrick, did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
All right, why'd you do that, man?
Because the state of the country that we're living in was not going the direction I wanted to. I had voted for Biden, so I voted for Trump. I voted for Biden, and I voted for Trump again.
Okay, so what about Trump's agenda do you think will send our country in the better direction? What is some of his policy that you think will be good for America?
See,
Rachel, thank you for the $3 on Venmo.
Yes, Rachel, thank you. It's not so much about the written policy and what is said. It's just that my day-to-day life is going to be better.
Okay, why?
Under Trump. It's nothing about hate. It's nothing about...
So why will your day-to-day life be better?
Because I'm going to be able to afford things again.
So Donald Trump, actually, his policy has more inflationary pressures for the average American than Kamala Harris's.
How so?
Yeah, because he wanted to cut taxes disproportionately for the ultra-wealthy. Meanwhile, Kamala Harris was only investing her tax cuts in members of the low and the middle class. Not to mention that he wants to impose tariffs, which cause inflation and regressively impact members of the low and middle class the most. He's also going to make new houses more expensive. Meanwhile, Kamala Harris was going to make new houses more affordable. He's leaving, bro. All right, listen, guys. I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty tough today, man. I'm obviously here for debates. We've been live for about an hour, and I can't really think of one consistent debate that we've had in 60 minutes of being live. What's going on, Caitlin? Did you vote for Trump?
I did.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 25.
Okay, why?
I think that he's going to make a great
Win it. Thank you for the corgi.
impact with the border crisis. And along the lines,
that every person on my live has said so far today. I'm going to ask you the same person I've asked every person that's come up on the live. Name Trump's border policy.
Well, I think when he came out of office, I think that they stopped security on the border, which allowed so many...
No, that's not what I asked you. Name Trump's border policy that he wants to impose once he's president that will solve the border crisis.
I think he wants to send back people that aren't documented. He just wants them to come back in the country the correct way.
Well, first of all, A mass deportation doesn't stop the border crisis. It just deports undocumented migrants that are already in the country. Bernardo, thank you for the Paddington. So name the policy of his that will stop the border crisis. Shut down the border.
I don't exactly know I will say you're very smart. I watch you all the time. You know all the facts. I don't really know his exact policy, but I know that's his main thing is just to make America safe again. I feel like
he just says it. It's just words. It's rhetoric. It's meaningless rhetoric that is backed by no substantive policy. Then also about like the mass deportation, even that's just meaningless words and rhetoric backed by no substantive policy. Like how does he intend to identify all 20 million undocumented migrants in our country?
There's no documentation of it. Like
No,
people that are
that's why
here,
they're undocumented.
Right. So how would it be hard to find who isn't documented?
Because our Constitution prohibits law enforcement agencies or officers from requiring people's documentation without reasonable suspicion of a crime being committed.
Okay, fair.
And then also, you have a pride flag in your bio.
I do.
So Donald Trump is very bad for the LGBTQ plus community, specifically for trans individuals. He just straight up rejects that trans individuals exist.
Well, I think there's a lot of propaganda against that.
No, he calls trans women men. He calls trans men women.
I think from what I understand, doesn't want transgender men going against women in competitive sports, which I agree with. I think that they have kind of a advantage against biological women. So I do agree with that.
So actually, trans women do not have an unfair biological advantage over cis women in the context of women's sports. For instance, in NCAA, they have to undergo 3 to 4 years of HRT, right? And we've had studies since the 90s that have consistently demonstrated that after one has undergone so much HRT, right, they no longer have an unfair biological advantage over their cis woman counterpart. Additionally, it's the case that this has been proven given empirics. Like, for instance, Leah Thomas, who is typically used as this mouthpiece by the right to demonstrate how biological males should not be competing in women's sports. Her times, for instance, on the 400-meter dash dropped by 20 seconds after 3 years of HRT. She had set league records in the men's league. She goes to the women's league. She can't even place top 5. Her times drop substantially. Right? So it is the case that we know HRT works. There's no unfair biological advantage that exists. And then on top of that, how many trans women do you think are competing in NCAA?
I don't know the stats exactly, but I think that more than ever, that's becoming a thing. And I do think that what you're saying is correct. I'm not saying that
less than 10. Less than 10.
Maybe, yeah, I would say.
Right. So it's why do you concern your vote based upon less than 10 people?
No, I agree with you 100%. I honestly wouldn't even say my vote was basically because of that reasoning. I would say, like most of the debates on here are because of, sorry, my dog is going nuts. Because of the cost of things. And I mean, I do want equality. I'm gay myself, so I know this isn't I know it's not very often you hear a lesbian on a chat that voted for Trump.
How many times in your life have you had Christian fundamentalists literally hate
my whole family, actually? So I think that they do have a impact on my life, and they're very intelligent people. And I'm kind of in the middle. I'm an independent. If there was a middle ground, that's what I would vote for. But
here's the issue about what Trump will do bad specifically for gay individuals is he wants to reinstitute Christianity in school. He wants to put the Bibles back in school. He wants to make this country a Christian country again, right? But the radicalization of very fundamental evangelist Christian beliefs is very detrimental for members of the LGBTQ plus community because that's where homophobic prejudice grows and conspires the most. Right? And then also, you said you voted for him because you want the prices of things to go down. How is Trump going to decrease the prices of things?
I just know that he's good for the economy.
Really? What economic policy is he running on that you think will be good?
See, this is where you're going to get me. I don't know the policies exactly.
He's really not good for the economy. He's going to make your life worse. Unless you're making over $500,000 a year, A, Kamala Harris's tax plan would have benefited you more, and B, because of his imposition of flat tariffs on all goods imported into the country, you're going to be paying more for the bare necessities like gas and groceries. So he's going to make the economy significantly worse.
So can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Let me try and think how to phrase this. when I know you say COVID caused the inflation, but when Trump was in office prior, does it take a long time, many years, for their policies to come into play?
It depends on the policy.
So how come when Trump was in office the first time in 2015 or 16, everything was significantly more affordable?
So actually, Obama was president in 2015 and in 2016, and we just saw the same macroeconomic trends continue from Obama's presidency to Trump's. The reason why things are more expensive now is because COVID onset inflation in America, as well as every other country on the face of the planet. And the reason why Trump won the election is because people basically associate that with the current administration. It's actually very rare that an incumbent loses an election. And 2024 was a big year for global elections. It was actually very rare that an incumbent won an election in this global election cycle because of that fact. COVID caused inflation in every country.
Right.
And then most humans on the earth associated that inflation with being caused by their administration.
Right. Trump does want to fix that, though, no?
Well, now he actually came out and said that it'd be very difficult to drop the price of groceries, and we have good reason to believe that he will increase them.
So Kamala you believe, would have done a better job?
110%. Her economic policy was built for the average American. His was built for the average millionaire. It cost less, meaning less government spending, as well as she had actual plans for housing and grocery affordability by ending price gouging and by giving individuals a $25,000 subsidy for their first time buying a new house. Meanwhile, Donald Trump will make all those things more expensive. Like, for instance, we get lumber for much cheaper from Canada than anywhere else in the world, even the lumber that's produced in our own country. It's because they have more exhaustive forest resources and they have better infrastructure to get it for a lower price. We import that and we use it to build new houses. Same thing with steel from Mexico, okay? So when we impose like a 10 to 25% flat tariffs on all of these countries, what is that going to do to the price of the raw materials that developers are going to use to build new houses? It's going to make them more expensive, which at the end of the day will make new houses more expensive, right? So we have really good reason to believe that the price of a lot of things will go up.
Will go up. Well, I heard too that his tariff act there is to kind of control the drug control there.
Make sure not to say the names of any specific drugs.
Ketamine. Well, ketamine's a big one.
Oh, Caitlin, I don't think you heard me. I don't think you heard me. I don't think she heard me. I think she heard me say, please say the names of specific drugs. She misheard me. It's okay. You're good, Caitlin. But unfortunately, you can't say those names on TikTok Live. What's up, Josh? Do you vote for Trump? Joshy boy, hello?
Yo.
Fetus! All right, y'all, if you want to support me, my Venmo and my PayPal are in the link in my bio, you guys. In fact, I'm going to actually put them in the bio of this account right now. You just got to give me a moment. What is going on? Did you... oh, okay, they're gone. We're going to go and get our next guest up in the box right now for the 5.5 thousand people. Everybody hyperfixate on double tapping that phone screen. Hyperfixate on sharing that live. Let's do everything in our power to get more people up here to debate. Quite frankly, you guys already know. Let's go ahead and see who our next guest is. We got Connor loaded into the live. Here we go. What is up, Connor? Did you vote for Trump?
I did.
And why the hell did you decide to vote for the worst presidential candidate of your lifetime?
Can I just ask you a question real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah. After he won, did the DNC like decrease your funding?
Yep, man. I went from like $4,000 a day to like $2,000. I'm really struggling. You should actually consider donating to me because I really need it.
Not being serious though, like, you have like a pay doctor.
Sid, thank you so much for the $3 on Venmo. Well, if you're being serious, I want to gaslight myself into believing that you're not being serious because you have to be really dumb to think that.
Why?
What evidence do you have that I'm paid by the DNC?
There's like documents. There's like thousands and thousands of videos of like you working for the DNC.
No, there's not.
There's pictures of you and like these. Dude, just, come on, be real. Be real here.
I am. Where's the documents that the DNC is sending money?
There's only like 5,000 people in here. Like, I just want to know if they like doctor pay. Come on.
If you show me the documents that demonstrate that I'm paid by the DNC, I'll tell you if they dock my pay. Yo!
Come on, man.
Ava! Thank you so much for the $10 on Venmo from the DNC. And Hannah with the $20 on Venmo for the DNC payment. Let's go, Ava and Hannah, for the $15 and the $20 on Venmo from the DNC. If you want to support me, if you want to try to boost that DNC paycheck, the link to the Venmo and the PayPal are in the bio. Can you actually thank Ava and Hannah for the payments from the DNC?
What do you mean? What
So
do they like
Ava
donate?
and Hannah, yes, they just sent me $15 and $20 straight from the DNC.
Why
Is
would
that
they
the
do that?
documentation?
What are you talking about, dude?
The documentation, so Hannah, for instance, just donated me $20 on my Venmo. All right, it was a DNC payment.
Why would she do that?
Because I'm really smart and my jaw's sharp. Say thank you, Hannah.
Yeah. Wait. Well, is she trying to donate money so she can find a cure or something? Like they can make a cure for you?
A cure for what?
Like you?
What do you mean cure?
Like.
Shut up, Megan! Shut up, quite frankly, be quiet. Megan with the $50 on Venmo. Oh my God, Megan. Megan says, "Here's the last payment from the DNC. I'm so sorry that we missed your last payment. Thank you so much for the $50 from the DNC. Oh my God, I am shilling so hard. Oh my God, thank you, Megan from the DNC. Shout out to Megan."
How many people say you work for the
Shut
DNC?
up. Mulaney, thank you for the $5 on Venmo from the DNC. Rachel, thank you for the $5 on Venmo from the DNC. Thank you, guys. Oh my gosh. And Hannah, thank you so much for the another $20 on Venmo, saying really smart and jaw sharp. Oh, thank you, Hannah from the DNC. Can you thank all of my DNC donors for me?
Are you trying to die?
What the fuck? What? Connor, left field, buddy. You're like what? 4'10", 100 pounds. You're not going to do shit. Shut up.
Are you trying to die, dude?
Aaliyah, thank you so much for the $5. What the fuck is Connor going to do? Shut up, Connor. Come on, you're embarrassing yourself.
Oh, it's not me you should be worrying about. It's Frank.
I really shouldn't be
Yeah, Frank. Yeah. Watch out for him, buddy.
Niche meme reference. Funny, Connor. Okay, get the hell off the live. Niche meme reference. Very good. Very good. All right. Everybody, please do seriously show some love to Gina, Hannah, Mulaney, and Megan. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for the love. We're going to move on to the next guest. Who are you guys asking me to bring up? Tim, what's up? Did you vote for Trump?
You bet I voted for Trump.
Oh, Tim. All right. Why so?
Well, we've seen 4 years of the Democrats destroying our economy, young man.
Demon rats. Okay. Convince me that they've destroyed our economy by telling me the policy they passed to destroy the economy.
Let me ask you a question, kiddo.
Oh, bud. Okay. All right.
Do you work?
Yeah, I do.
Where you work at?
Here on the live stream. Yeah, this
That's
is my
not
job.
working.
Okay,
That's not
sure
working.
is. What do you think
No.
work is? Can you define that silly little word for me?
Oh, yeah. I'm a business owner. Yes, I can.
So define job.
A guy your age should be working at least 8 hours a day, not trying to milk people for money on their life. On top of that, what are you going to do when TikTok gets banned? You know, Trump's going to save that. You do know that, don't you?
President Trump, if you could hear me, save me. Anyways, going back to the first thing you said, that I'm not working, that I don't have a job. So I do. I come on live every day, and I debate idiots such as yourself, and in turn, individuals that do really like and support the content choose out of their own free will to donate to me so I could continue to make content like this. The donations fully fund and pay my bills, buy my food, put groceries on the table, and that is how we define a job, right? If you could define a job that would exclude, right, the trade of the input of labor for the exput for like the end results of like monetary gain, like you no longer be operating in the realm of how we understand a job under capitalism. Like it just absolutely is a case that like this is a service that I provide, and individuals support it out of their own free will because they really like the content.
I see.
Yeah, like I'm like my Venmo, my PayPal, and the link tree linked in the bio at Dean Withers without the E, and people see that. And you know, sometimes they choose to donate, and I definitely say it's a job. Like it's quite a job to put up with people like you, Tim. Speaking of, Hannah, thank you so much for the $10 on Venmo, saying actually Dean forces us to send money, save us. Thank you for the $10, Hannah. So do you see how that works? Like I sit on here and I debate you, and then people donate to me. Like Hannah just donated me $10.
Yeah, I completely understand how that works, young man. So why don't you like get a real job?
What's a real job?
Well, why don't you get like a career, okay?
I feel like you're just mad that I probably make more money than you.
I don't think that's true, young man.
Well, if it wasn't true, I don't think that you'd be saying this type of shit. Let's be real.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Yo, Sergio, thank you so much for the $5 on Venmo for the real job. And Morgan, thank you for the $5 on Venmo for Dean to get a real job as well. Oh, no, he left. I'm guessing that he saw your guys' comments. I'm actually logging into my TikTok account on my computer right now so I could look at his following list, and I wasn't going to say anything until I could get that done. But he just kind of left. So who's like this person that y'all wanted me to debate? It was like Himmler or something. I'll talk to them. Looks like a lot of people want me to debate them. So I don't know who it is, but if I see them, I'll pull them up. Himmler, yeah. Who the hell's Himmler? Let's go and get our next debate underway. Can someone tell me like who Himmler is? Like I don't know who that is. Hey Samantha, thank you so much for the $10 donation on Venmo. That's very kind of you, Samantha. Let's go ahead and read Samantha's message. Samantha says, educating people who are brainwashed is an important job. Bay Harbor, F Snorter. Get out of here. Samantha, thank you so much for the love. I really appreciate that. Everybody, please do show some love to Samantha, as well as Morgan with $5 and Brian with the $5 on Venmo as well. And then Dana with the $5 saying Dean is forcing us to send me money. That's right. Thank you for the $5. Samantha, what's up? Did you vote for Trump?
I just wanted to say really quickly, I found the video of the guy. I recorded it, the one who was...
Andrew, did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
How old are you, Andrew? 14? Okay, can we, like, figure out what Himmler's at is? Hey, what's up? Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I did.
Why?
I don't know. I liked him more than Kamala Harris, I think.
So why did you like the adjudicated felon rapist more than Kamala Harris?
Well, I mean, being on, the nature behind the felony charge is a little.
I can't really hear you too well. Could you speak up a little bit? Courtney, thank you for the $5 on Venmo. I appreciate you for that love, Courtney.
Well, I mean, technically, I guess he is a felon, but the felony charge, it's not really, like anything. I mean.
Hey, man, I appreciate you for the $6 on Venmo. Thank you so much for the love. So my question was, why do you like him more than Harris?
Well, I mean, I just don't really agree with, Kamala Harris and really the Democratic Party's position on a lot of things.
Okay. Could you give me one of those things?
I mean, I guess like certain social issues, and then like maybe
like what?
Welfare programs, I guess.
Like what? Can you name any specific issues?
Yeah, I mean, I saw like Kamala Harris wanted to give more like funding or like give extra funding to like specifically Black-owned businesses, and I think that's just sort of I don't know, I just don't think that's really right.
Can you give me the policy that gave like specifically Black-owned businesses more funding? I mean, I haven't seen it. I'd support it. I'd support it if it exists. Like when Donald Trump spends like a couple $1 trillion on tax cuts that disproportionately benefit rich people, those disproportionately benefit white people, and you support it. So,
hey Dean, can I ask you a legitimate question when you're done?
I'm still talking. So of course you'd support policy that disproportionately benefits white people, but not policy that disproportionately benefits black people.
Well, I was getting ready to explain, and then you muted me. I couldn't really hear everything that you said, but I was going to say it wasn't a whole policy that she implemented. It was something she was talking about implementing. She put it on social media. She wanted to specifically allocate funds. I mean, I don't think it's right to say that, something that, disproportionately affects white people is also disproportionately affecting rich people. I mean,
Hazel, thank you so much for the $10 on Venmo, saying thank you for educating people. I appreciate you for the love, Hazel. So here's why I have no issue with that policy, which, by the way, I don't think she would have implemented it, but I would think it would be good if she did. It's because there's, generations of wealth and wealth inequities between the average white American and the average black American because of slavery and its aftermath. And those disparities cause, immense levels of harm to black Americans, but not to white Americans. And I don't think there's anything unfair with saying that we should be granting additional funding to black-owned businesses to try to account for those wealth disparities to give everyone a little bit more even footing, in consideration of the incredibly prejudiced legislation such as segregation, slavery, etc. That black Americans have went under.
yeah, I understand what you're saying with that, but I mean, you do realize that all of those things have been outlawed for hundreds of years, some of them. I mean, slavery's been outlawed for hundreds of years.
Yeah, but the effects of slavery and its aftermath still exist today. And although slavery was outlawed a long time ago, the aftermath, redlining, segregation, not having the right to vote, social disparities, etc., still exists today. I mean, for instance, there's black people alive today that were alive with less legal rights than white people. It is truly, systemic oppression that has existed for a very long time that has given less opportunity to black Americans to build wealth. So I think accounting for those disparities in some sense through the use of funding black-owned businesses is not a bad thing.
You know who, I guess the word is owners, right?
What?
Before we get into another debate, but let me ask.
We've already talked.
I know, no. I'm talking about before we talk about something else. You know who used to, I guess the word I'm looking for is encourage slavery, right?
Brandon, thank you so much for the $2 on PayPal. Do you want to say the Democrats?
Yeah, because they were.
So when the Democrats encouraged slavery, that's because Democrats wanted to hold to traditionalism and conservatism. And the Republican Party was a New Age party that was focused on moving forward. So let me ask you today, which party is focused on conservatism and which party is focused on liberalism?
I mean, obviously the Republicans are focused on conservatism because they want
because
they want the country to move forward in a more.
Because that's definitionally speaking the party switch, right? And there's a lot of empirical evidence to explain the party switch. For instance, the Confederacy would have been the individuals who really liked slavery. Who do you which party do you see flying the Confederate flag more today?
I mean, I guess maybe some Republicans, but I don't know. You're going to think I'm crazy, but I've actually seen some Democrats do it too. It really just depends where they're from.
I mean, I'm sure that obviously, I think it'd be stupid to say no Democrat has ever flown the Confederate flag, but I obviously think that disproportionately speaking, it's pretty much only Republicans that do that.
I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and disagree with you because I mean, yeah, as a Republican myself, or not Republican, I would say I'm more independent. But as someone who leans more towards Republicans, I would say that is embarrassing. But at the same time, you can't say only Republicans do it because I have seen some left wingers who are out there do it.
Yeah,
so,
there's probably one Democrat in our country who proudly flies the Confederate flag. But the point is there's a party switch. No, if the Democrat Party today stood 10 toes behind racism and slavery, I want to be a Democrat. But today we see most people that fly the Confederate flag are Republicans. The KKK endorse Trump. Like white supremacists, neo-Nazis. That's But
are we going to talk about how Joe Biden used to promote segregation in the in the Senate? Or
no, Joe Biden never promoted segregation.
He actually did.
No, Joe Biden has done a lot of racist things, but he's never promoted segregation.
It's impossible to find the clip, but I'm telling you right now, I heard it myself before it got massively removed from the internet when he became president. There was a clip of him saying, or of a transcript at the very least, of him in a Senate hearing saying that he does not want schools desegregated because he doesn't want his kids going to I can't remember the exact words, but a racial jungle.
Yeah, would you be able to give me a source that would demonstrate that Biden was actually pro-segregation?
Yeah, let me get on my computer right here because I can tell you that he was also in cahoots with a bunch of segregationists.
He worked with segregationists in the Senate. Yeah, that's true.
Oh wait, what the heck am I pulling? I mean, yeah, no, it's basically he. I'd have to actually do some deep diving to actually find the sources, but I can tell you he was in cahoots with a couple of segregationists.
He did work with segregationists in the Senate, but he himself never supported segregation.
That's debatable.
He actually stood he stood against it.
Well, can I aside from?
But then also, like if you care about racism, no, I want to bring up a point because you just brought up a point, so it's my turn. If you care about racism, you should probably vote for the non-racist candidate over the racist candidate, that being Kamala Harris compared to Donald Trump.
I mean, when she decides to single out my whole age group, calling me stupid, and then she has like economic plans that are going to do way more damage than her rival in this country, I would much rather vote for the rival.
Okay,
but
so I have a question. I want to ask no, because you're now going to support what you just said. So how are her economic plans going to cause harm to America?
Say that one more time.
Yeah, what about her economic policy was going to hurt our country?
Let me see. The fact that she wanted to hand out $50,000 checks to anybody who bought a house, not talking about anybody in the past.
So first of all, it wasn't 50; it was 25,000. It was a $25,000 subsidy for first-time homebuyers to buy newly developed properties. So that actually helped the housing market. How is it going to hurt it?
Because first off, it's going to inflate the price of housing. Okay. Because you're going to look to
just say your points. First point: inflate the housing pricing. Anything else?
And I mean, it would give the government way too much control in the price of housing. Because if she also wanted to build houses, that would give the government. Fuck! I can't believe I deleted all the sources I was looking at now. But that would actually give the government more of a foot in the housing market than it should.
So inflate the price in houses gives the government too much of a foot in the housing market. Anything else?
She also wanted to.
No, about why the subsidy for houses was bad. Are those your only two reasons, or do you have more?
Oh no, on the housing part, that's it.
Okay, so about the first point about inflating the price of houses, so it was actually supposed to inflate like marginally the pricing of new construction, but it was supposed to inflate the price of new construction less than $25,000, so everybody with this subsidy would still be net saving money. The reason why it was supposed to do that is because that is how we create more demand for more developers to go out there and build new houses. The purpose of the $25,000 subsidy was to artificially create new demand for new construction, so more new houses are built. That's where the 2 to 3 million new houses in the next 48 years comes from. But that $25,000 subsidy would offset those prices for first-time homebuyers now while it's in action, meaning that we are reducing the price of new houses in the short term, while in the long term, once the subsidy expires and the artificial demand no longer exists, the pricing of houses goes down, and not only because of the additional supply, but also because of the decrease in demand, meaning that we're also decreasing the price of new houses in the long term. So it was a really good policy that would have reduced the prices of houses now and in the long term, and I see no reason why this would be bad. And then also you said that the government was going to have too much of a foot in the market because they were going to be the ones that were going to be constructing the new houses. No, false. It was going to naturally promote developers not associated with any government entities to create new construction due to the increase of demand.
I feel like you just word salad and all of that to make sense.
Okay, I'll say it in 2 sentences or less. $25,000 subsidy, all things considered, reduces the pricing of houses now.
Not really.
Yes, it does. Because
you're handing any and every person $25,000.
It's paradoxical. It's paradoxical. Because if it didn't, all things considered, reduce the pricing of new houses now, then it wouldn't create new demand, meaning the prices wouldn't go up at all. So it necessarily has to, all things considered, reduce the pricing of new housing now, or else the demand for new builders to build wouldn't exist.
I mean, there's always demand for new builders to build.
No, but the increase in demand caused by the policy wouldn't exist, meaning that the policy wouldn't increase the prices of housing because that increase in the pricing of new construction is caused given the increase in demand. Right? But if the subsidy doesn't, all things considered, save these first-time homebuyers money, then there won't be that increase in demand, meaning that there won't be an increase in new development or the price of new development.
I guess you kind of have a point there. Let me ask you one legitimate question, though, that the multiple times I've joined your live, I've never asked, but it always amazes me. So now that she's basically done, anyways, tell me why you would support her if she called your age group, and not to mention the age group that I'm willing to bet a lot of your friends are in, stupid, and saying that you guys don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Because first, it's important to understand the context of the clip. It was in relation to her discussing about how we need to be funding dormitories at colleges more because, like, the younger age group isn't that smart and they need a lot of support. Which, like, overwhelmingly, I agree with the point. I just disagree with the rhetoric. And then, like, disagreeing with the rhetoric of one thing Kamala Harris says fails in comparison to, like, Trump wanting to ban all new Muslims from coming into the country, raping a woman, committing 34 felonies, or influencing legislation that ultimately served to the demise of the low and the middle class, or like trying to coup the country, rig the outcome of an election, or call for the termination of the Constitution. It's like comparing like a 12-year-old that steals a candy bar from like a gas station to like a 45-year-old career like bank robber. It's just like,
dude, I want to know
crazy.
how much the DNC pays you.
Nothing. I wish
because you can't be this in your own world. No, it's irrational.
Okay,
Because
well, I mean, you have the mic to explain to me how I'm wrong, but you obviously
sit here and you bring up the fact that he's had a political witch hunt, which sadly went successful on him. Like he never touched that lady. Two, I mean, he never tried to insurrect the country, dude. Have you never heard of a false flag operation?
Don't know what a false flag operation is, but I do know that Trump admitted to trying to rig the outcome of an election with this fake elector plot.
When did he admit to trying to rig it?
Yeah, and the 2 January 6 indictments in Congress led by Jack Smith as well as to the Supreme Court. He said that, yes, this is something that he's done.
The Democrats brought in to villainize him with actual fairy dust proof. Got it.
Well, no,
the guy who sat down and is not being sent back to The Hague because
Sir,
he did such a terrible job.
I don't know if you just like have a problem with wanting to listen and consume what I'm saying. Donald Trump admitted to trying to rig the outcome of the election with a fake elector plot to appeal for criminal immunity.
I don't think I ever read that part. But so
yeah, do you want to hear a clip of his lawyer talking about it?
If Jack say what?
Do you want to hear a clip of his lawyer talking about it? Like literally,
Sure.
they're okay, awesome. Let's go ahead and
Because I can tell you this. I mean, I don't understand why you guys hold what Jack Smith found so up to the light, but yet you guys are willing to dismiss the fact that
I don't care. I don't care about Jack Smith. I care about what Trump admitted to. I've said that 4 times, and you are so fucking dense for whatever reason. You continue to overlook it. He admitted to sending fake slates of electors to 7 different key swing states that Biden won that he lost in 2020 with fake votes that he then told them to cast into Congress. You could read the emails between the governor's office that signs off on the real certificates of ascertainments from these states in Congress where they called like the ones that Trump said in fake, and then he tried to pressure Mike Pence into certifying them as real to literally install himself for a second term. He admitted to all of these things, and then he tried to seek criminal immunity for it. And his argument was that the 2020 election was stolen from him, and this fake electorate plot, aka trying to rig the outcome, was nothing more than him trying to certify the real results.
I don't understand why all these people are blowing up in chat saying anything about minors. I just follow anybody who follows me back. I mean,
do you follow kids?
No, not on purpose. I mean, if somebody sends me a follow, I just follow them back. I mean, I don't know.
Well, okay,
I'm just not here to talk shit and piss people off.
So if a 12-year-old followed you, would you follow the 12-year-old back?
No.
Okay, so you wouldn't follow a minor back?
No, not knowingly.
So then why do you follow like?
I don't. Not to my knowledge. If you want to tell me somebody who is, I'll gladly stop. But I mean, I've just been following people back who follow me. I mean, I don't know.
No, I mean, it looks like you've actually followed someone who's seemingly a minor, like rather recently.
Go ahead and tell me their name. Because I mean, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, I wonder, is this a minor?
That's what I'm saying. I don't legitimately go out of my way to follow these people. If I followed any minors, feel free to bring it to my attention so I can fix that. But it's not like I go on here and just look for them.
Can someone like DM me the minor he follows? I mean,
apparently, yeah. Somebody needs to DM one of us because I didn't know I do. I mean, I just get on this shit to troll.
Shut up. 1 second. Yeah. Okay. So I've seen people in chat saying that he's following a middle. Are you following a middle schooler?
I don't know. Am I?
Bro, you don't know if you're following a middle schooler?
I mean, I'm on this app like every couple days. If anyone's following, I just click.
Dude, holy shit. Did you just say, I don't know, I could be following a literal like 10-year-old? That's insanity.
I mean, I guess I'll check my fucking follow list. I don't know.
You only follow 191 people. Take some responsibility, man.
I mean, I'm not sitting here. I'm not taking no responsibility. I'm saying, I mean, it could have happened, but most of the only people I follow are people who fucking follow me. So,
Just give me a second, because I want to. I'm trying to look through it here.
Go ahead.
Here's what we're just gonna do. I'm just gonna kick you, because I can't really find like a minor in your following list. I'm just gonna kick you. How about that? Yeah, phenomenal. We got our next guest loading up into the live right now, y'all. Everybody, just give us a minute. So fucking icky, bro. So fucking icky. We're just gonna kick him. Like, I'm not even gonna sit there and like investigate his following list. We're just gonna kick him. Don't follow kids, bro. That's weird. Okay, all right. We got our next guest loading up right now, you guys. If you're MAGA, make sure to spam that in the chat so we could get you up here for debate. Everybody, do just kind of give us a minute, y'all. We got our next guests loading into the live right now. Let's go and get Joe up here, y'all. Everybody, just do give us a minute. We got Joe and Kyle loading in. What's up, Joe? Did you vote for Trump?
I was not able to vote.
Wait, I gotta mute my...
I just recently turned 18.
Okay, well, if you could vote, would you have voted for Trump?
I would have.
Phenomenal, phenomenal. Awesome. Yo, Kyler, how old are you?
18.
Dean,
I just had a quick question. What are you gonna do if they ban TikTok?
Go to other platforms. Did you vote for Trump?
What?
Did you vote for Trump?
No, I did not.
All right, so
I
yeah,
voted
Mallory.
for Kamala. Woohoo.
Yo, Chris is W. Chris is coming. Yo, based. Let's fucking go. Yo, shout out Chris. W. Chris Raid. Let's get Chris up in here. Fuck yeah. Hell, Mallory wants up. Hell yeah. Let's get him up here, bro. Hell yeah. The moment Chris comes in here, let's get him up here. We got our next guest joining us right now. But Joe, go ahead and take it away. Why did you vote for Trump?
So I'm gonna be honest. I am not probably not as educated as you. I just wanted to say, the way that you debate is very dishonest because you wait for somebody to say something and then nitpick a bit.
Well, that's kind of like the point of an honest debate is for me not to assume what their position is, rather have them detail it themselves and then point out why that's wrong. If anything, like, you just detailed how I'm like an intellectually honest debater because I don't assume people's stances. I let them give it to me themselves.
No, what I'm saying is it's nitpicking. It's not going for the main idea a lot of the time. It's often times picking a part of it and disproving that rather than the main idea.
So for like consistent rebuttal of any given stance, it's important to address and debunk all facets of said stance, which would include some of the more minuscule details. I don't really know if I understand your stance. Maybe you're just confused. Like, can you give me?
What I'm saying is you prioritize the minute details.
Can you give me an example?
What's it called? When you were talking before, I forgot exactly what you were saying, but yeah.
Okay. Whatever. Hey, Spencer, did you vote for Trump?
Hi. Yes, I did actually vote for Trump this time, not the first time. So I'm on here because my kid is 11 and she is very much a Kamala supporter. I'm just trying to understand that a little more because she likes to debate me. She likes to watch you. And so here I am.
Okay, I hear a lot about young kids watching me. I don't know if that's maybe I need to stop cursing or something. But W fetus, W daughter, W kid. All right, let's get that one out of the way. I'll get cameo requests about how my 14-year-old daughter really enjoys watching your I need to be more PC. Anyways, that aside, W, your daughter, but now let's go ahead and move on to the conversation here. So, sure. So do you want me to tell you why I support Kamala Harris, or do you want me to tell you why you shouldn't support Trump?
If you could give me a little bit of both.
Okay. So I support Kamala Harris because I feel as if her policy was better for the average American, better for the country as a whole, and specifically better for women. Meanwhile, I do not support Trump because his policy is bad for the average American. It's projected to cause inflation. It's more expensive, and it's worse for the economy. It's also bad for women. And he has a very bad character. A couple examples would be the fact that he is a rapist. He has sexualized a lot of very young girls. And maybe that'd actually be a good first argument, alongside very other things.
I don't debate that. I actually don't debate that he's a horrible person, a human being. I despise him. He is a horrible person. The reason that I voted for him, and I'll be honest, is because of, I don't know if I can say this, but can I say religious stuff on here?
Oh, yes, please.
Okay, so basically what I've done in my research is I've seen God use horrible people to put in place policies. God will use horrible people like Nebuchadnezzar, he was used, even though he was a horrible person, he was used for good. And they're both. Neither one was a great choice for me, but I chose the lesser of the evil. I thought Trump.
Okay. So let's start off there. Let's talk about like God and as it relates to the policies. So here's like my stance off the bat. I absolutely believe that 110% if Jesus was alive today, he would have not have only voted for Kamala Harris, but he would be more far to the left than I am. I don't believe that the modern day conservative movement represents true Christian values in the slightest. Like, for instance, Psalms 32 talks about, if you give to those that are less fortunate than yourselves, you'll be given the glory of God and you'll be given great glory in the kingdom of God. John 10 speaks about how a rich man is just as likely to enter into the kingdom of heaven as a poor man has passed through the eye of a needle. We obviously know that it's the Democrats who are focused on helping those out that are disadvantaged. We know it's the Democrats who are the only ones pushing for legislation to benefit members of the low and the middle class. It's also the case that Jesus was very far against discrimination, and we could see this in so many ways. For instance, think about Matthew, the Jewish tax collector, someone that didn't resemble Christian values in the slightest. Okay, Matthew was somebody that spent his life trying to take money from those that were less fortunate than himself. Matthew was someone that spent his life like prior to becoming a disciple of Jesus, standing against the Christian values, holding true in what he considered to be Jewish values, probably more likely to believe that the preaching that of a Pharisee compared to a Messiah-like figure such as Jesus. Or we could even go to the actual Pharisees. You could read John and Matthew. You'll read about how Jesus spent a lot of his time trying to preach to, educate, and grow closer with the Pharisees that rejected the second coming of Christ in human form. He was very for this metaphorical sense of sitting down at the table with individuals that he disagreed with, right? And meanwhile, Donald Trump spent the first year and a half of his campaigning in 2015 focused on trying to pass a total and complete shutdown of all new Muslims entering into the country. Ask yourself this question. If Jesus was alive today, would he not let a Muslim dine at him, or would he seek out a Muslim? It's like everything that Trump stands for is probably something Jesus would stand against.
Okay, I appreciate your opinion on that. And I would like to say to the people in the chat that are saying I'm not a good Christian and that I'm a racist, basically, I mean, you don't know me. So don't make judgment on me. I'm here to learn and educate myself for my daughter, because my daughter has a very different opinion than me. And I'm not being disrespectful to anybody. And so I don't appreciate people being disrespectful to me in the chat.
You know what? I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. My parents, very strong conservatives, they never go out of their way to get educated and be open-minded to liberal values. So I'll give it to you.
Okay.
But like, was that comment like a little interesting? Sure, but like, whatever. Let's move past it. So, how do you feel about some of the things that I just said?
How do I feel about what?
Some of the things that I just said. Like, if Jesus
was here, yeah, like Yeah, I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you. He's a horrible person. I mean, there's no question on that. Yeah.
Okay, but we're talking about his policy, and as it would relate to teachings in the Christian Bible. How about we start here? Can you tell me what policy of Donald Trump's relates strongly to the Christian faith and Christian values? But I also do want to thank real quick Hazel. Thank you so much for the $10 on Venmo. I really appreciate you for the love, Hazel. Everybody, please show some love to Hazel in that chat. That is very, very kind of you. Additionally, Shahad, thank you so much for the $8 on Venmo. Thank you, Shahad. And Jordan, thank you so much for the $20 on Venmo. Jordan says, TikTok will be gone soon, so here's my first donation to you. As a black woman, I appreciate the work you do and believe that you've done more than atone for your past and adore the man that you become. Thank you. Jordan, thank you so much for the love. That is such a kind, endearing message, and I really appreciate you, chat. Please do show some love to Jordan, Hazel, and Shahad. Thank you guys so much for the donations. But anyways, back to the question I asked you. So what policy of Donald Trump's relates strongly to Christian values?
Yeah, I don't have a good answer for that. I'm not as educated. I'm here to learn. The drug policies are a big thing for me because of just my experience with, about 16 people dying of fentanyl overdoses and stuff like that.
I'm so sorry. As soon as you said drug, I should have cut you off and informed you on the rules. So I did just kick you from the live. You didn't do anything wrong. You just said the name of a drug. TikTok actually will restrict the live if I were to have kept you up here. I wish that they'd be more transparent with these rules. So it's like you kind of knew that coming into things, and I do apologize for kicking you out. And you just got super duper unlucky, and I'm so sorry. What's up, Caleb? Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
How old are you?
21.
Okay, my guess is you're 14, right? 15, 16?
You think I'm 15?
Yeah, you're not 21, right, Caleb?
Nah, I'm 21, 23.
What, 23? Okay, you don't even know your own age. We're going to go ahead and kick you out. Let's go get our next guest up in the box. You guys, if you are in the queue, make sure you voted for Trump. If you want to support me, my Venmo, my PayPal are linked in the link tree in my bio. What's up? Did you vote for Trump, Hector? I mean, obviously.
Of course.
Awesome. So why?
Because he's going to have a strict policy on abortion.
Okay, so anti-abortion?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, totally pro-life. So why is abortion wrong?
Why is abortion wrong? Because it's murder.
Okay, so why is abortion murder?
Because you're killing the possibility of a living human being.
Okay, so you're killing the possibility of a living human being. So ending a human's life is murder, right?
Yep.
Phenomenal.
It is.
So do you think it's murder to pull the plug on a brain-dead patient?
No, because they have no viability of any life after.
Okay, well, they are alive right now.
Well, brain death, in my opinion, is death.
Okay, but no, they still have biological life. That's the point of life support. Have we talked before?
We've never talked.
I recognize your voice.
I've talked to Parker.
I think that we've spoken before. We're going to get our next guest up at the box. Everybody just do give us a minute. Everybody just give us a minute to get our next guest up in here, y'all. Do be patient. Sorry, I was looking at a video. Is Chris in here? Yeah, I'd love for Chris to pop up. I was just watching a little video. Coming on Monday. Oh God. Yeah, it looks like the episode that I filmed with Emily Wilson, the second one, that's getting posted on Monday. Looks like they posted a clip. Let's see what it says. All the comments say that I sit down to pee and that I'm unbearable. And W. Emily too. Okay, so this is a very Republican audience. Let's just see what they have to say here. I bet they got a clip. So my guess is that the clip that they already posted is probably the worst I look in the whole thing because they're serving to the Republican audience. Let's see.
Think about not being an annoying little which is because people that actually work in this industry don't speak to each other like that. I know it's different because you're on TikTok. I'm in actual
on Fox News.
offices.
Emily, here's the thing.
But yeah.
By the way, I was in the White House last month and had an article about me on the New York Times. I put
Yeah,
it
you
down.
would join their congrats.
I just want to say, so we kind of had this conversation last time where I tried to explain to you why you shouldn't slur, and then you're just like, oh my God.
Didn't
look at
you
this.
used to get in the N-word online?
Okay, can we stop using slurs? But if you're curious, I can respond
but
to that
it's different if you do
secondarily.
it.
I honestly think that what we should all do as a society is like stigmatize that. You look stupid when you say that.
Did you ever
That's the best they got? That's the best they got? Me saying that we should stigmatize that shit and she looks stupid? Come on, really? Okay. All right. Come on. Yeah, come on, bro. Come on, bro. That's like I guess that's like the worst Dean looks in the whole video. Is her like saying slurs and then me saying that you look fucking stupid. Like no, cuz like that was dude, that was like my honest response this time. So like last time I went on, like you know, oh, she said slurs. Then here's like Dean, the rational, sentient human, who's like, Emily, it's bad to say slurs. Here's why, XYZ. She doesn't give a fuck. So it's like this time she starts slurring out of her ass. And then I'm just like, you actually like look like not that bright. Because it's like, instead of responding to the substance of the argument, instead you decide to be a deviant little fuck, just saying slurs to piss the liberal off. It's like, it's so embarrassing. You know what I mean? And like for a lot of these individuals, logic's not going to reach them. Reason's not going to reach them. The way to reach these people is to stigmatize the ever-living shit out of them. And that's the message that I try to communicate to her when she did the same exact thing this episode. What's up? Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
You did. All right. Why is that?
Okay, so I mean, I understand everybody has different political views, and you know, I'm cool with that. You know, but I feel like Trump was the better candidate versus the Kamala and Biden, only because he provided more jobs underneath his administration versus the Biden administration.
Wait, that's actually wrong. He's one of the only two presidents to leave office with a negative net loss in jobs, alongside the fact that we've actually had job growth in America under Biden and Harris every single month.
Okay, so how many jobs did the Biden administration give out versus the Trump administration?
I don't know the specific figures, but I do know what I just said is true, so the amount of jobs, like specifically, doesn't really matter.
Okay, I was about to say, because Trump did provide over 13 million jobs versus the Biden administration.
Oh my God, there's 15 million bounce back jobs from COVID alone. So if we just want to look at the specific administrations and see what jobs were added to the economy relative to both of them, there's better job performance under Biden and Harris. But I wouldn't necessarily relate this heavily to the policy of either. We could definitely attribute more of this job growth to the policy of Biden and Harris, such as the infrastructure bill, or the Chips and Science Act. But to do with Trump's presidency, like what did he do to influence job claims? Or are you just saying because they happen under his admin, they're his fault?
I don't know the specifics on that, but I do believe that under his administration it was better, because during the time of his administration, I was working under, you know, when he was under administration. But once he left office, and now that, you know...
Okay, so your argument is there was jobs that grew under his admin, therefore he caused that. So if he causes all the employment under his administration, right, obviously you must also think he causes the unemployment under his administration. So I just want to be clear, do you hold Trump responsible for the 14.8% record high level of unemployment in April of 2020 under his admin?
Well, I wouldn't theoretically put him in that category. I wouldn't say that the unemployment rate was because of him. I believe that.
Well, if the unemployment rate's not because of him, why is the employment rate because of him?
Well, it was a lot easier to get jobs.
I know, but it was also a lot easier to lose your job, such as April of 2020. If you just want to basically attribute anything that happens on the macro level in our economy to the president, you have no reason to either attribute one of these things to him but not attribute the other. You either have to attribute both to him or not attribute either.
Okay. Well, I will say this. When I got one of my jobs during the Trump administration, I feel like I got the job a lot easier. But now that I'm looking for a job, it feels like it's a lot harder for anybody to hire me.
Okay, so let's just basically associate what happens in the presidency with the president. Trump caused a 14.8% level of unemployment. Happened under his presidency, must be his fault, right?
I'm sorry, repeat that.
The highest level of unemployment in 100 years happened under Trump. It must be his fault.
Okay, well, I didn't lose my job under his. Well,
14.8% of able to work Americans did.
I'm sorry?
14% of Americans in the working class did. 14.8. So that's his fault, right?
Okay, but what year was that? 2020?
2020, yeah.
Okay. So do you have the 2022, 2023 statistics?
Job growth.
Yes.
Yeah, the unemployment rate would hit an 54-year low in mid 2023, 3.4%.
Okay.
So I just want to be clear: was that 100-year high level of unemployment Trump's fault?
Okay, I don't fully understand the statistics, but my soul-based vote, in my opinion, I mean, this is a friendly, conversation, but my soul-based vote was because of the employment rate.
But the employment rate hit 100-year high under him.
I don't know about the unemployment rate, but I will say that
the employment rate is directly related to the unemployment rate. It's two sides of the same coin.
Like I said, I don't know nothing about the unemployment rate, but
then you don't know nothing about the employment rate.
But I looked at the employment rate and I understood the employment rate, and I got more employed during 2020 than I am now.
No, you weren't. No, false lie. No. You're comparing a near 15% rate of unemployment to a near 4% rate of unemployment. No. Yo, Raven! Thank you so much for the $20 donation on Venmo. Raven says, keeping awesome, keep telling MAGA how wrong they are. You're wrong. W's to Raven in the chat. Also, Chris, what's going on, brother? Good to see you.
Not much. What's going on, man?
I don't think anybody's wrong. I mean, it's just everybody's own political view.
Well,
okay, all right. Tell me this, Dean. Tell me this. Are you a religious man?
So wait.
Yeah, I hail Mama Peach.
I'm sorry?
I hail Mama Peach.
Okay, so what is that version of your Christianity?
Well, basically, under this religious view, we all hail Mother Peach. And in fact, I could even just give you a quick demonstration. So basically, the way that we do things, this is Mama Peach, and we hail her. So, any questions?
Okay, so. And back to the abortion.
Wait, hold on. Before we go there, can I just understand something really quickly? I'm sorry. So don't you think it's a mistake to attribute things going on in your personal life directly to the presidency? When we talk about correlation without causation, you being it's harder for me specifically to find a job now than it was then. I don't understand the logic behind correlating that at all to the presidency.
Well, what do you presume it is?
Well, I don't know. There could be there's 325 million Americans. It could be a bunch of different things. Including, it could have something to do with a macroeconomic trend, but it also could have to do with your local community, something about your resume, something specifically about the businesses you're applying for. I mean, again, I just think it's very, I don't understand that logic. Look, in mid 2023, I was handing gas station attendants $4 cash, because that's all I had, to fill up my car, because gas was fucking $5 a gallon, and it was a bitch, right? I get it. Inflation was high. It was a bitch. I didn't go around automatically attributing any of my financial hardship to the presidency. I decided to understand the economic view of things going on in the world, and I said inflation's very high everywhere. This is what the Biden and Harris administration has done for it. So I actually like this administration because I feel like they're doing a much better job at it compared to the rest of the world. But again, it would be kind of dumb for me to just be frustrated that I don't have enough money for gas and then be oh, fuck, this is the fault of the president with no other, evidence behind it. I don't know. I just don't. That's just, maybe our brains just work differently. That's not how I.
Oh no, you're all good, man. Look, like I said, everybody, they're entitled to their own opinions. The reason, y'all voted Kamala, I voted Trump. Like I said, look, everybody's entitled to their own beliefs. I believe that. Look,
I don't. Is that crazy?
Not?
I don't think that people are entitled to harmful beliefs. And I don't know, maybe that view is just not popular or whatever the fuck. I don't think that people are entitled to.
Then
like,
again,
beliefs. But at the same time, like I don't think it should be like literally illegal to hold a harmful belief. But I definitely think that you should face social consequences, and I just don't think that there's an entitlement, because if we'd like hold to the president that there's an entitlement to any and all beliefs, well then all of a sudden seemingly there's something immoral with prevailing social consequences for bad beliefs. Because why are you trying to give someone consequences for something that they're entitled to? Like I feel like in order to hold a consistent view of social consequences for bad beliefs, you must first recognize that there exists no entitlement. Right, but do you have anything else to add on here before I move on to the next guest?
No, that'll be it. But look, I just want to point out, this was a good conversation.
Yep.
Is that okay?
Yeah, dude, that's cool. Come on, ask a question.
Okay, so my quick question is you guys do all of these debates, and I saw another guy that does debates live on YouTube. Have you guys ever done those?
No, but we'll all probably be doing that very soon with a looming TikTok ban. Thank you for the question. Why did you vote for Trump?
Because I'm an idiot and I regret my vote.
Base, we love you. You're awesome.
What is going on?
I don't know. Good for you.
Man.
Good for you. I mean, terrible. Like, boo, you voted for Trump. Fuck around and find out. But like, good for you for at least recognizing that. Okay, Chris, I want to give you this debate. This debate is just for you.
Oh, thanks, man. Wow.
So
wow, guys, W. Dean in the chat. We love Dean. Hello? Hello?
That boy always be ducking. That shit crazy. Hey, Chris, I'm finna give you this work though. Hey, Chris, what's up, Chris?
What's up, man? Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, bro.
Why'd you do that?
Why did I do that? Bro, really? Cause I fuck with HB visas, bro.
Trump had like a different viewpoint on that before he won.
And then also, like, Kamala Harris also supports H-1Bs. I want to make that very clear.
Bro, I seen this shit. No, bro.
What? Wait, give us any reason to believe that Kamala Harris does not support H-1B visas.
Let me introduce you to my thought process, bro.
Let me introduce you to my thought process. All right, let's hear it.
All right, bro. So Kamala Harris, bro, she not doing. Yeah, bro. Look, under her administration, that shit was bad, bro, and I'm just not fucking with it. So look, we're gonna talk about Trump though. I wasn't fucking with that much. I don't like the way of living under her. That shit. I was depressed, bro. Do your homework on me being depressed, bro.
Why, dude? Why are you depressed?
Bro, Kamala Harris, bro, her leadership, that shit under Trump, I wasn't depressed, bro.
Okay, but like, what about her leadership made you depressed?
Bro, I'm really here to talk about Trump though. I made me sad, bro.
Okay, but I mean, you're here to talk about Trump, but all right.
I'm saying like they already lost. Like we gotta talk about the new people. Like they.
I know, but you just said the reason you don't like Kamala Harris is because you were depressed under the 4 years.
Talk about old news. We need to talk about Trump, bro.
Okay, all right. So why'd you vote for Trump, man?
Bro, because I really like the HBV.
Okay, but for the record, before the election, Kamala Harris was supportive of the
for Trump.
Dean,
now, why did?
Dean,
why did? Oh, what's up, Chris?
That's someone doxing me. That's my dad's face.
That's public information. You don't.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Chris.
That's right. No, it's okay. You didn't realize. It's fine. It's not a big deal.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I've dealt with that guy. He always tries to like come in and change it. It's fine. It's like it's not a big deal. No, it's okay. It's not, dude. I'm not tripping. I just didn't like. I just like before he was able to speak about some fucking shit. Like I didn't know.
No, just kick him. Yeah, for sure. I get it. Hey, what's up, Anthony? Did you vote for Trump?
Absolutely.
Okay, first of all, Caitlin, thank you so much for the $5 on Venmo. I really do appreciate you for the love. Thank you, Caitlin. By the way, guys, I updated the background. I'm just going to see if this works, because TikTok shadow bans like having the Venmo and the PayPal literally anywhere else on your account. So I'm going to see if like this gets shadow banned. I guess we'll see. And so why did you vote for Trump, Anthony?
Because he's
pretty weird, right? Bob and Karen.
Yo,
classic. Bob.
Bob and
big,
Karen.
Big Bob.
I mean,
love Bob. I don't love
at
seeing
least-
people. I don't love people like taking that dude's photo and being
So-
Bob. Love
It is
Bob.
fucking
How
weird.
how would
John, what's up, man?
how would the United States, like the United States, part of NATO? I don't understand.
Yeah, so like Trump would probably Trump is obviously like very aggressive about doing something like pulling out of NATO.
Then also, John, how old are you?
I'm 19.
Yeah, what year were you born in?
2005.
Perfecto. So you voted for Trump, right?
I didn't, but I would have.
Okay, why didn't you?
I didn't feel like it. I go to college and
Okay, we got a real,
All
we got a
right.
real bright, we got a real bright young soul in our lives. So why do you think Trump would make a better president than Kamala Harris? Wait, actually, name any policy by anyone ever. Just name a piece of legislation.
bro, I'm not trying to argue with you about that. I was just trying to.
No, John, seriously, name any piece of policy by anyone ever.
Dude, I was talking about the NATO thing.
Dude, John,
something
name any policy by anyone
Yelling
ever.
at me, bro.
Because I want you to answer my question. Any policy by anyone ever. Name it.
Let's see. Anyone?
Anyone ever.
Name any piece of legislation ever passed through Congress.
I couldn't tell you. Bro, I'm not political. I was just trying to
Oh
talk
my
about the
God.
NATO thing, bro.
Oh,
I
John,
was literally
John,
scrolling through TikTok, saw this live.
how many inches are in 2 feet?
How many inches are in 2 feet? That's 24.
Oh no, the fact that it took you. The fact that it took you
bro,
a half
why
a
are
minute.
you like so? I'm like
How
not.
how many branches of government are there?
There's 3.
Oh wow, what are they?
Bro, it's the legislative, executive, and the judicial.
Wow, John, good for you, John. Good for you. Now goodbye.
Jada, thank you so much for $5 on PayPal. It goes a really long way. Not something I take for granted. I'm so in love with you. Jesus Christ, keep up the good work. I love you. Yeah, you're amazing. I love you. I appreciate you so much.
Yeah, if you want to
Huge
support either
W's.
if you want to support me or Chris, our Venmos, Cash Apps, PayPals are on the bio. My Venmo, my PayPal are actually right above me on the screen here. We get all the proceeds, 100% go to us compared to about 30% here on TikTok, as well as we will get a notification at the top of our phone screens where you could have your name as well as an attached message where we could thank you and read out the message. But I really appreciate you guys so much for the love. Show my hairline. I don't have a hairline. I actually wear a toupee just like Trump. Now we're going to move on to the next guest. Everyone just give us a minute. Colton, what's up? Did you vote for Trump?
Hello. No, I just want to say I love you guys and I love what you do. That's literally it.
W's Golden. W's Golden. Love you, Golden, buddy. You're the best.
W Colton.
Oh my fucking God.
Chris over here is having a good
Dude,
day.
what is
He's having a
going
good
on?
day. He's having a good day. Bro, I am getting offered I'm getting offered like way too much fucking money to box someone. And I looked at their socials and they literally brand themselves on the N-word. It is fucking crazy. Like it's a white guy that brands himself on saying the N-word. Like he owns like a cryptocurrency of like the N-word coin.
Bro.
And like he like will post videos of him just like saying the N-word, doing blackface, and everything like
Sounds
like
like a
that.
really quality individual.
Dude, I wouldn't go in I wouldn't go in them in like 15 feet. I just
That's
terrible.
insane. That's insane.
He's like he's terrible. I love you. Hurt my ears.
Oh, dude, that's fucking crazy. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, chat. How do you feel about that? So it's like a white guy that like I'm not gonna lie. He's probably on drugs. Whenever he makes these videos. Well, hi, how old are you? Hi, how you are? And how old are you? How old are you? Okay. Yeah.
Dude, Dean's got people coming up. They can't even breathe. They're too excited to be here, bro.
Yeah, listen, I would probably I'd probably take like a shit ton of money to like box someone that doesn't brand themselves on the N-word, okay? Right? Like, yeah, but like I don't think that's a good idea. Like even if I won, like the way it was like pitched to me was like, oh, come out here and box this terrible racists. Oh, beat up the race. Like, first of all, like, I don't, like, go beat up racists, but it's like, obviously the point of the fight isn't to beat up the point of the fight is to, like, just get viewers,
Right.
etc. I don't, it's just, no, like, I told him no, like 4 times, and then they just, like, keep upping how much, like, they want to pay.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because they know. I mean, yeah, dude, you're anything with you in it will go unbelievably viral. So I would I think that like they're willing to probably pay like any amount. But being like, I don't know. I think like here's the thing. Like I'd say objectively, like for some people, being like purely objective for some people, maybe there's like a debate around it. I do think for the position you're currently in, like the morality around like the idea that like most things you like, Dean, anything with you in it objectively is going to go very viral, which inevitably, even if people don't know who either of you are or in politics, will push more people to figure out who that person is.
Plus, he's not that big, so he has like a very small.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's crazy though.
Yeah, like, dude, I would happily take like the amount of money that they're offering to me to like go box like literally anyone else, and like I just want to advertise it. I want to talk about it, but like it's like no, like not that far, you know? Like just give me.
That's crazy.
Just give me like the average.
I'll give you 10 grand. I'll give you 10 grand to box me. Yo, W's. Can I get a million W's in the chat for Megan Mc? Oh, actually, I shouldn't say her last name. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. I know someone with a very similar name to this, but it's not the same person. Anyway, Megan, huge W's in the chat. $40 on Venmo just for being great. No, you're fucking great. That goes such a long way. It's not something I take for granted. Seriously, thank you so much. And Coco, thanks so much for $1. It goes a really long way. Truly, I appreciate you. Thanks for being an inspiration. Thank you for being here. Also, how do you like Chicago? I personally love it. I love Chicago, dude. Chicago's dope. Chi-town,
Davis,
appreciate
Javis and Deuce, did you guys vote for Trump?
I voted for Kamala, but I have a question.
Okay, I'm just looking to debate Trump supporters. Juice, did you vote for Trump? Okay, guys, please, if you're in the queue, make sure that you voted for Trump. We're just looking for next debate of the day, and like, I only want to debate Trump supporters. If you're in the queue, make sure that you voted for Trump and spam Trump, like spam MAGA in that comment section as well. And Tessa, thank you so much for the $25 on Venmo. That is incredibly kind of you, Tessa. Thank you so much for the love. I want to see everybody showing some love to Tessa down below in that chat literally right now. Tessa says, happy Sunday, Dean. Thank you so much, Tessa. That is incredibly kind of you. Shout out to Tessa. Thank you for the love.
Tessa.
Continue to spam MAGA down below in that chat if you do want to come up and debate. I apologize for the lack of debates on the live today. And we're going to try to find our next conversation right now. It's just been incredibly hard. There's been a lot of people that just like are like literally like disregarding and ignoring like the rules, and like it really like upsets me. Like if you're a fan, if you voted for Kamala Harris, if you're a Democrat, be better. Like please just be better.
Just be better.
Yeah, like it is seriously like really fucking annoying, especially like when they know the rules and they just still choose to disregard them. But continue to spam MAGA down below in that chat if you want to be brought up, guys. I don't know why we're just so incapable of getting a debate. It's like all of these Republicans
It's been hard.
are
It's been hard lately.
It's just been extra hard today.
Yeah. I was not having tons of success in my life.
Yeah. What's up? Did you vote for Trump?
Hello, yeah, I did.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
19. What year were you born in?
2005.
2005. Why do I feel like you're lying?
I'm not sure. I'm sorry.
Okay, I think that you're lying. We're gonna go and kick you.
Wow. I got no regard for. He said, Dean Withers, no regard for human life. Sorry.
Who said that?
No. I was just. It's a sports meme.
Jaco, what's up? Did you vote for Trump?
No, man. Sorry, I connected by accident.
Yeah, Brooks, did you vote for Trump? Cool. Yeah, rough day, man. Rough day. Chris, are you playing?
Yeah, sorry.
No worries. I heard some.
My bad. My bad. I'm actually posting a video right now of meeting Joe Biden in the Oval Office. Just now, I was trying to edit it.
Lotta, thank you for the $2 on PayPal. I appreciate you for the love. What's up, Annabelle? Did you vote for Trump? Annabelle, did you vote for Trump? Dude, unreal. I'm so sorry. There's like 6.5 thousand people in this live, and there's not one Trump supporter that wants to debate me. Holy crap, the aura.
It hurts.
And now we have a restriction. Perfect.
Bro.
Great. We just got restricted because of drugs.
That's exactly what happened to me. That's
Well,
why I
now,
ended.
now you could say cocaine. Now you could say fentanyl.
That's
now you could say marijuana as much
good.
as you want.
No, it feels good. Feels good.
I know.
Feels good.
Yeah. Cocaine, Fenty, Fent.
Are you gonna restart it?
Marijuana. Well, I mean, we'll see. It depends on how much the views drop because we were discussing cocaine, fentanyl, and marijuana so much.
Yeah. Dude, it always feels good, man. TikTok's great.
Fucking hell, man. Unreal. Just honestly unreal. Nobody here. Unreal.
Oh.
Fast Eddie, did you vote for Trump?
I did.
Why the fuck did you do that?
Why the fuck not?
Yeah, because he's a piece of shit with no good policy. Like, seriously, can you play me a clip of Donald Trump discussing policy in an intelligent manner from any point over the course of the last 8 years? Nope. That's why not.
Hey, let me ask you something, Dean. This goes out to you and Chris, right? Look at you. I mean, this was the first election you probably ever voted in, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, not for me.
Okay, so look at you guys. You guys don't even fucking shave. I mean, I
do shave.
Have you
I do shave every day.
He said I do shave.
Have you guys even finished growing hair on your junk?
Yeah, dude. What the fuck is the point of this?
Well,
what are you trying to say, dude?
Here's the point. You guys talk like you know what you're talking about.
Okay, yeah.
But I think none of you have been married. None of you have a
So what is that? What does that have to do? Like,
that's what America's feeling right now, man.
Okay, so that's fantastic. So here's the thing. So
nobody gives a fuck. Listen,
I turn. No. Can I just say something? Because we'll be able to easily skip past this. No. I know. But here's the thing. I'm about to turn 23 years old. I can legally do everything you can. I'm an adult. Before TikTok, 2022, 2023, I was working a job. I worked as a server at a restaurant. I worked at AT&T retail. I have late marks on my fucking credit report from missing payments on high interest debt. It's just you and I see it differently. When I go through hard times, I have a much better, deeper understanding of what goes on in the U.S. economy and how it works to be able to make an informed decision. So don't come up here and be like, you guys have never been through anything. You don't understand, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we're not married. Yeah, we don't have kids. That doesn't mean we don't have that has no relation. That has no relation to us.
They care about that. Americans don't give a fuck about alphabet people.
Okay, can I hop in here?
Listen,
Jesus
hey,
fuck.
you know what you guys remind me of?
Yeah, Fast Eddie, I want to make this incredibly clear. I'm better than you in every conceivable way. Okay? I just want to make that clear. I'm better looking than you, right? I'm healthier than you. I'm happier than you. I have a better relationships than you. Probably make more money than you. More intelligent than you. I mog you in every conceivable way. All right? And the only reason why I'm being so blunt about the fact that there's not a logically possible way in which I'm not better than you, right? Is because of this attitude. Okay? Drop this shit. You want to talk about, oh, you don't grow hair on your chest. Oh, you don't shave. Oh, you're so young. Yeah, bro, I'm 20 years old and I'm still mogging you. It's not about how many times you've been around the sun. It's about what you do with the times you've gone around the sun. Okay? I've spent my years, my very limited years, less years than you've had, doing things that are productive, learning,
Dean,
educating myself.
I'll be right back. I love you. I love all of you.
Oh yeah, come back. Educating others. And you've spent your time doing what? Drinking beer, watching Sunday night football, and playing Call of Duty? Come on.
You gonna let me talk?
I suppose I will give you the opportunity to speak.
Okay, here's who you remind me of. You remind me of the kid that graduates college, gets a job for a company, and you're there a month, and then you go and try to tell the managers that have been there for 15 or 20 years how to run the company. You're that guy. You're that guy.
So what you're implying with that hypothetical scenario is this guy walks into an environment that he's unfamiliar with, not educated on, and honestly doesn't know shit about, and then he tries to start running it. See, that's the difference between you and me. There's not a single topic that you could bring up as it would relate to politics, Trump, Biden, Harris, our government in general.
You're 20 years old.
You could outclass me on.
You don't know shit.
Yeah.
You don't know shit.
Prove it, man. Then I want you to prove it. I want you to name one policy that Trump passed during his 4 years that you liked.
You're 20 years old, young man. You don't know fucking shit.
I'm going to
You
prove
think
that I
you
know
do,
more
but
shit than
you
you
don't-
right now.
you don't know shit.
Let's go band for band with
You
policy.
don't know shit.
Then prove it, because we're going to go band for band with policy right now. Biden and Harris influenced the Chips and Science Act, the Infrastructure Bill, the Inflation Reduction Act. Now you go and tell me 3 bills that Trump influenced. Wait, you won't be able to. Then you're just going to go back to saying that I'm 20 and don't know shit, even though I'm right now in real time demonstrating that I know more than you do. And of course he left. See, that's a thing. That's the thing about these little boys. That's a thing. That's a terrible, terrible, terrible thing. They just want to whine. They want to scream. They want to complain. Right? You want to talk about babies? Holy shit. My 6-year-old nephew is more mature than you are, sir. Angeli, thank you so much for the $3 on Venmo. I appreciate you for the love. Jesus Christ, man. Oh my God. Hey, what's up, Mikey? You vote for Trump?
No.
Okay, bye, Mikey.
I voted for Chase Oliver.
We're gonna move on to our next guest, y'all. We still have a restriction on the live, but like, hey, we still have over 6,000 people in here, so there's no real reason to end. What's up, Josh? Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, it is.
Okay, what time is it?
Well, I live in the UK, but I was born in the United States. I
Let's
voted for the
test that.
election.
Okay, so Lays, what do you call them?
Crisps.
Yeah, get the fuck out of my live.
I stored in the...
Okay, get out of my live, you and your crisps. Hello, Levi. Did he vote for Trump?
I sure did.
You did. And why did you do that?
Did. How are you doing, Dean?
Doing all right. Why did you vote for Trump?
Oh, because I could not stand Kamala.
Her name is pronounced Kamala. And what is the worst thing that Kamala Harris is?
Like 4 different ways.
No, her name is pronounced one way, which is
I've
Kamala.
heard her
Kamala.
pronounce her name at least 3 different ways.
No, in fact, she released a YouTube video literally all about how to pronounce her name. You have not heard her pronounce her name in any way but Kamala.
Okay.
So, what is the worst thing she's ever done?
When she sided with the corrupt sheriff's deputies in California when she was Attorney General.
Jenny,
and
thank you for the
stonewalled that
$3
case.
on Venmo. I appreciate you so much for the love. What case?
I don't remember the name of it at the moment.
Devin, thank you for the $3 and the 50 cents on PayPal. I appreciate you for the love, Devin. So what exactly did she side with him about?
She didn't really side with them. She stonewalled.
Julie, thank you so much for the $20 on Venmo, saying for disproving that the youth is wasted on the young. I appreciate you so much for the love, Julie. Everybody, show some love to Julie in the comment section. Thank you for the $20 donation. W's to Julie, at least 300. Go ahead.
She stonewalled the case.
What
it was
case?
A bunch of corrupt. Just a moment. I'll get it pulled up.
Okay.
While I do that, she stonewalled the case for a bunch of corrupt sheriff's deputies who.
Need to know what case.
I'm getting there.
Why is he getting like regressively more and more quiet?
You're asking me a tough question. I should know the name of the case, but
that's right.
I
I am.
don't remember.
Well, I don't even care about the name. I just want to know like what was stonewalled precisely, which would require specific information about the case. Yes, tell me the premise of the case.
So she was stonewalling for a whole bunch of corrupt sheriff's deputies who had been not only accused, but like factually with evidence shown that they had fabricated evidence against people to get them thrown in jail when they were the incorrect person.
Yeah, sure. Evidence, please.
Let's see what the case is truly called. Was the framing Jamal Truelove. That wasn't great. When she sentenced Kevin Cooper to death, it wasn't her specifically, but she was on the side of sentencing him to death.
Ah, Kevin Cooper, awesome. So when you want to reference Kevin Cooper, You're saying that there's a man that was placed on death row, and she didn't allow new evidence to be submitted into the case by his attorneys that could have proven his innocence. And she was responsible for the death of an innocent man. So first of all, she wasn't responsible for the death of any man, because the state of California ended their executions prior to when she was DA, and in fact, Kevin Cooper is still alive on death row today. And the reason why she didn't want them to be able to submit any new evidence to the court was because she was definitively certain of his guilt, and that would waste unnecessary resources. But ultimately, the judge did side with his defense, and the judge allowed new evidence to be submitted in the court in the context of DNA. And you know what that evidence did? It proved Kevin Kilt's guilt for a second time, backing what Kamala Harris had originally intended to occur. So actually, she did nothing wrong, and if anything, she was doing the right thing by attempting to prevent unnecessary resources from being wasted. She just wanted to save the taxpayers' money from being unrelentingly spent in very unnecessary ways. So very good W for Kamala Harris. Now, it's funny that this is the craziest thing you could say Kamala Harris has ever done, because the craziest and worst thing that Trump has ever done is, I don't know, maybe raping a woman, sexualizing a 10-year-old, conspiring to overthrow, nullify articles in our Constitution, wanting to rig the outcome of an election, wanting to shut down and religiously persecute all new Muslims from entering into the U.S. See, one candidate is obviously better than the other. And Bree, thank you for the $5 on PayPal, saying, where can we watch the Emily debate? It will be on YouTube on Monday.
The actual worst thing that Kamala has ever done.
Kamala is how you pronounce her name.
Refused to show up at a oversight hearing, a congressional oversight hearing, about the 85,000 at the time missing children who had been trafficked across our border while she was border czar.
You're very quiet.
Progressively went up. That number progressively went up.
Oh wait, so these So how are these children missing?
They've come across the border. They were moved to a house, a place, a location. Sometimes it's an open field. Sometimes it's a strip club. It's a strip club. And then there's a phone call 30 days later to see if like the child is okay. That's the only phone call. And tons and tons and tons of these people that were given these migrant children who came across our border don't know where they are. They're like, oh, well,
so it's actually
passed them
false.
on to somebody new. No,
So it's actually everything that you just said was wrong. So these quote unquote missing children. So first of all, it wasn't 85,000; it was 30. And then second of all,
it's 85,000.
So everything that you just said was wrong. There was no
It's
children being
currently up
housed
to
on
over
fields or in strip.
325,000
So would you mind if
children.
you let me finish, sir? Or do you want to incessantly interrupt me because you don't want to be disproven?
Go for it, my guy.
Thank you. Yeah, so there was no children being housed in like a strip club or whatever. So there's court appointments given to these children to show up for their processing. And a lot of the times they're given the appointments really late. They don't know where the court is. And these are the children that just didn't show up to their court appointments. And then
That's not
secondarily, it is true. Would you give me a source that
these-
indicate that there was children housed in
They're not housed.
strip
They're
clubs?
dropped off. They're dropped off.
Megs, thank you
at
for the crystal
a
crown.
location, and then they're
Yeah, so
moved.
please give me your
That's why they're
source.
missing. Have you ever saw?
Because it doesn't exist, because this didn't happen. No.
Exploitation crisis. It's a hearing. It's a literal Senate hearing.
No, I want your source that
congressional
there is
hearing?
85,000 missing children that were particularly being housed in strip clubs that didn't answer a call 30 days
They were
later.
not housed in strip clubs. They were dropped off at a strip club.
Yeah, give me a
Tara
source that
Rodas.
indicate that there's 85,000 children dropped out at strip clubs that didn't answer a phone call a month later.
Tara Rodas. She's one of the whistleblowers that made that claim. She worked at the, something under the Alejandro Mayorkas's DHS. She was in some form of the DHS. Tara Rodas.
Okay, so that's a name. I need a source that the information is true.
The DHS has their whole, it's like, they have a portal system and you can know exactly how many people were dropped off at what address. Like 400 plus kids were dropped off at a literal strip club.
Wait, so it went from 85,000 to 400?
No, I'm talking about one specific location. All of these kids were dropped off at the same location. Their sponsor was from this
so
building.
it went from
apparently.
85,000 children were dropped off at a strip club that all went missing and got sex trafficked to 400 children were dropped off at a strip club with no information about them being unaccounted for. So sure, give me a source.
I just did the congressional hearing.
No, the congressional hearing isn't a source. Tara Rodas's word of mouth doesn't equate towards proof. Like, for instance, it's also in a congressional hearing that Matt Gaetz is a fucking pedophile child rapist. Do you think that Donald Trump appointed a known child rapist to serve on his cabinet?
That who is?
Matt Gaetz? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and then...
It comes from an ethics report, not just a hearing either.
It
comes from a proven ethics report, not just a hearing.
The person who charged Gaetz for that was then put in jail. And
okay, so you don't believe it, right? So if you don't believe a proven ethics report from Republicans, shut up. If you don't believe a proven ethics report from Republicans in Congress, in the House, why the hell should I believe the word of mouth of Tara person?
No, have you ever listened to Tara Rodas or Deborah White?
Once again, you're just giving me names. Okay. Well, Dean Withers says that it didn't happen.
People that worked at the locations that, moved these kids around, that were intending to try to help these kids, were coming out and saying that anytime...
Do you believe E. Jean Carroll's claim that Donald Trump raped her?
No, because...
Okay, so if you don't believe a claim that had enough evidence... One second. If you don't believe a claim that had enough evidence to be proven in court, why should I believe Tara's word of mouth? If you don't believe E. Jean Carroll's with evidence, why should I believe Tara's with no evidence?
Because Jean Carroll is a greedy, terrible person, whereas I find Tara Rodas...
Okay, so E. Jean Carroll's a greedy, terrible person. What does that mean exactly?
It means that she went on MSNBC right after she won. She was given a low-hanging fruit question of how are you going to use this money that you've earned to help women? And then she went on like a 30-second rant about how we're going shopping. I'll take you out. You'll get a boat. We'll get rings. We'll get anything and everything. This is going to be great.
Oh, that is great. I don't think that makes her greedy or terrible. If
she was given a lowball question, and let's say I was raped. I sue the rapist. I get $85 million. Oh, I would intend to spend a lot of that money to increase my quality of life in very materialistic ways because of how much they made me suffer. Absolutely, you better believe it. And I'm not even sure that's something that she said. But honestly, fuck yeah, W diva. All right, what a fucking queen. And then for you to use that statement against her to dispute what she's saying is true, even though there's enough evidence to prove it in court, and then to believe Tara's word of mouth, you absolutely have no coherent, rational basis of evidence for anything that you believe in, and you literally drive your beliefs with the use of emotion and nonsense.
That wasn't proved in court, brother.
Yes, it was.
No,
it was a defamation case.
No, it wasn't. It was defamation and sexual abuse. Obviously, you haven't read the court documents or read the jury.
Yeah, but
it was sexual abuse.
Using the word proven when it was not, it wasn't proven.
Yes, it was proven. Yes, it was proven given a preponderance of evidence. Yes, liability is guilt. Yes.
No, liability does not equal guilt. That is something you should.
So what do you mean by proven, and what do you mean by guilt?
Even basic law class, brother.
What do you mean by proven, and what do you mean by guilt?
Guilty liability is not guilt.
I'm not what I asked you, fucking donut. What do you mean
so you just realized you're wrong.
No, I'm right, and I'm asking you to define your terms. What do you mean by proven? What do you mean by guilt?
So
are you going to answer the question?
To what I originally said when I realized that what you're saying is wrong.
I'm literally not doing any of this pedantic bullshit. I'm asking you what you mean by the words that you're saying.
Oh, you're
one
to be talking about
guilt?
pedantics, huh, Dean? Not like
I'm asking you to define terms. Okay, buddy, we're going to make this so incredibly simple. No one cares about your mumbo-jumbo nonsense garbage. Answer my question. What do you mean by proven? What do you mean by guilt? I'm asking you such simplistic, easy questions, and if you don't give me an answer, I'm going to kick you and forget about your existence. What do you mean by proven? What do you mean by guilt?
Why do I trigger you so much, dude? Are you mad at me?
You're not triggering me at all. I just happen to have a streamlined process for how to talk to donuts because I do it for 4 to 5 hours a day. I'm incredibly precise. I'm incredibly driven, and I have an incredibly
you're the man,
drive to get you to answer the questions. So what do you mean by proven? What do you mean by guilt?
Dude, first of all, you're the man. Holy shit. Second
Thanks.
of all,
what do you mean by guilt? What do you mean by proven? I mean, super duper simple questions here.
Yeah, so proven guilty, right? Proven guilty.
So define those two terms.
No, I was using the two terms together.
Yeah, you used the two terms to demonstrate that was something that I was saying was wrong. You said that there was no guilt and there was nothing proven. So what do you mean by the term guilt? Define it. And what do you mean by the term proven? Define it.
Listen, bro. Why?
No, I'm gonna have you define those two terms before we move on.
Why are you talking about
that is the next logical step. That is the next logical progression of our conversation. You said that it was not proven that E. Jean Carroll was raped by Donald Trump, and Trump was not found guilty of raping E. Jean Carroll. So in order for me to even even understand these sentences, I need to know what your definition of these terms are. When you can't define the terms, you can't communicate to me what you mean by them, you're essentially saying it was not a gluba dubaglek that Eugene Carroll was great by Donald Trump, and it was not gluba galaba dubaglek that Donald Trump was that Donald Trump graped Eugene Carroll. Like, you have to be able to define the terms that you use.
Brother, so what I was saying is liable is not guilty.
So I need to know what you mean by guilty. Liable is not what? Guilty? What does that word mean?
We found liable is not guilty. Guilty.
So I need to know what that word means to you.
Again, talk about pedantics. It's kind of weird that you.
It is so incredibly important for you to define this term. If we are going to have a debate on if liability equates to guilt or if liability does not equate to guilt, we need to know what the necessary insufficient conditions for guilt are. We have to. We are literally debating semantics. You are saying that this word does not equate to this other word. So we need to define what the words even mean in the first place to see if they can be synonymous with one another or be interchangeable insofar as this discussion, or to see if one word entails the second word. So define guilt.
Brother, I said my point. You're trying to confuse your enemy to beat them. This is how
I need to understand your point. Dude, it is so fucking simple. You said liability is not guilt. Well, what's guilt? I need to know what guilt is to be able to know how to refute your stance that liability isn't it. Like, imagine if you said that Trump isn't a globby gloop. Okay? Then I'm like, what point are you trying to communicate to me? Like, what the fuck is a globby gloop? Okay? Like, I need you to define what a global gloop is in order for me to understand your position that it's something that Trump's not. All right? So, similarly, when you say liability isn't guilt, what do you mean by guilt?
So what type of debate do you keep turning your enemy's mic off? What's going on?
Because you're not answering the question. I will turn your mic off because you're not allowed to speak unless you are answering my question. Because anything else that you have to say is completely irrelevant and detracts. And all it attempts to do is it likes to muddy the waters. I don't know if you know anything about me, but I have a hyperfixation with a logical conversation where we can extrapolate our positions, the principles that drive them, what we mean by what we say, and if they're true or false. And so far, every single thing that you've had to say in our conversation has been adjacent to that purpose, right? And I will intend to mute your mic and cut you off from speaking unless it is unadjacent to the point in which it is trying to be driven home. All that I am doing is I'm attempting to ask you to define guilt. If you do anything but guilt, I'll turn your mic off.
Guilt is when what is accused of you and what was actually done by you, verifiable by evidence, is synonymous.
Thank you. And this is why liability is guilt. Because the court found, via a preponderance of evidence, it was more likely than not the case that Donald Trump had committed the action of graping Eugene Carroll. And if you define guilt in a sense that there's evidence found to prove that an event has occurred, well, then the liability claim would be synonymous to that of guilt, because all the liability claim was doing was it was holding Trump financially responsible for the action of graping Eugene Carroll because there's sufficient evidence to prove that it had occurred.
Hey, can you say that in like some concise words, please?
Nope. Yeah, his bio just said baiting. Okay, well, he was good at rage baiting, but just better.
I think I heard her.
Hey, Jay Shaw, did you vote for Trump? It's so funny when like the people that I debate are like, oh, these are just confused tactics. Like, no, you're just fucking stupid. Like, holy shit, imagine sitting in like a math class in high school and your teacher's trying to teach you like what a quadratic formula is. And then you're like, oh my God, my teacher's just trying to throw all these confusing tactics at me to make sure I fail the test. Like, bro, you're just not fucking studying, okay? Read up. What's up, Rel? Don't even give it a reaction to the chat. That's what they want. Moving on to Diane. Everybody just give us a minute. Everybody just do give us a minute, y'all. We got our next guest loading up. What's up, Diane? Did you vote for Trump?
No.
Okay, base Diane.
All right.
Is Parker live or anything, y'all? Oh, Diane was very short and concise with her answer. We appreciate that. No? Interesting. Okay. All right, by the way, because the live is a little bit slow today, if you want to just ask me any questions, we'll start doing a Q&A on the Venmo and PayPal while we're also doing the debate. So the Venmo and PayPal, they're above my head right there. There's my You could also find it through the link tree in my bio. We could just kind of do a little bit of a Q&A. Ask away. Kinsey, thank you for the $2 on Venmo. Kristen, thank you for the $3. And Jin, thank you for the $5. You guys are great. All right. What's up? You vote for Trump? You're saying MAGA in the comment section.
Yep.
Okay, you got the Palestine flag in your bio. You're obviously trolling. All right. Moving on to our next guest here. We got Kansu loading up in the box. Already talked to that guy. Kenny Cloud. I've been trying to get him up all day. I'm hungry. So am I. I'm also very hungry. Yo, Quinani. Thank you for the $2 on Venmo because I'm hot and smart. I appreciate that. Lee, thank you so much for the $5 on PayPal. That's very kind of you, Lee. Thank you for your generosity, my good sir. Karen, thank you so much for the $5 on Venmo. Karen says, "Will I get a pet when I got my new place?" Yes. Got a kitty cat on the way, actually. Tiffany, thank you so much for the $25. That's very kind of you, Tiffany. Thank you. Thank you, Tiffany. Everybody, please show some love to Tiffany. Let's get at least 250 W's to Tiffany in the comment section, just with the dancing emoji. I appreciate you for that love, Tiffany. Yo, Deepali, thank you for the $1 on Venmo. What are my thoughts on the DACA recipients and other protected statuses moving forward? Hopefully we just have some pressure on our government to keep that protected status intact. Hopefully, I think that will be the case. What's up, scammer? Did you vote for Trump? MaxYourCreditScore.com, hello?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Did you vote for Trump?
I voted for Ali Khamenei, the supreme leader of Iran. I'm Iranian. You know the supreme leader of Iran, Ali Khamenei?
No, I don't.
I'm Iranian, dude.
Okay. Well, I'm guessing they're not a good person. Is that? I'm guessing that they're a bad person. Yo, Matthew, thank you for the $1 on Venmo. I appreciate you so much for the love. Cuba, thank you for the $2 on Venmo. Matthew says, "Why do we say that the expiration of Title 42 is a reason of higher immigration when it expired in 2023? The bill terminated in 2023. Certain parts of the bill that particularly restricted the border terminated prior to 2023. Haley, thank you for the $5 on Venmo. Do I think Harris will run again in 2028? Maybe. I bet she'll be in the primaries. I don't know if she'll make it past the primaries, though. What's up, Lemur? Did you vote for Trump? Okay, Lemur's not here again. There's nobody for us to debate. This is craziness. Once again, if you'd like to ask me a question, my Venmo and my PayPal are on top of the screen right here, as well as in the link tree in the bio. Taking questions all day long, baby. Once again, if you'd like to ask me a question, my Venmo...
Yo, what?
Is that how I sound, really? MAGA scared of Dean? That's right. That's right. MAGA is scared of Dean. Ava! Thank you so much for the $10 on Venmo. TikTok gets banned. Where do you plan on going live? YouTube. Everybody sub to the YouTube. I don't have anything up on the YouTube yet, but come the TikTok ban, we will be on there every single day. W's to Ava for the $10. I appreciate you for that love. Tell us about the kitty. How about I just show you the kitty? How about that? How about that instead? Here is a kitty. Kitty. Anyways, back to the debates. It's actually a picture from the kitty cat this morning. Very cute kitty. Very cute kitty cat. Very cute kitty cat. What's the kitty's name? Momo. Momo is the kitty's name. Kayla, thank you for the $5 on PayPal saying, when can we watch the debate with Emily? It comes out tomorrow. Super exciting. Thanks for the $5 and good question as well. Let's see what else we got here. Matthew, thank you for the $1 saying thank you so much. I appreciate you. Cuba, thank you for the $1. I asked a question my last one. I didn't know if you saw it. What kind of government do you believe to be the best for America? A benevolent dictatorship? But of course, that's just theoretical. Impossible to implement. Sid, thank you for the $5 on Vimeo. I'm not MAGA, but I'm scared of Dean. Sid, why are you scared of me? Come on. W Momo, deadass. W benevolent dictatorship, deadass. Dark Core, thank you so much for the shiny airballs. I appreciate you for the love. What's up, man? You vote for Trump?
No, I'm just saying, your brother was smart in kicking you out.
Okay, why?
He was just smart, because he just wasn't putting up with your bullshit spews anymore. You,
So what is
Parker,
bullshit?
and Harry,
Julie,
you guys
thank you for the $3
are
on
such
PayPal.
fucking idiots. It's not even a joke.
Okay, if I'm an idiot, please dunk on me in a debate. Why did you
Dude.
vote for Trump? Why are you scared to debate an idiot? Do you understand how it's
you're,
such like a
you're a
double-edged sword?
fucking idiot. You
Fat
just,
finger,
dude,
just
you
give me a
don't.
second. Do you understand how it's like such like a double-edged sword to call me an idiot? Because it's like, oh my god, you think I'm an idiot, but you won't debate me? Like, you could very easily justify your claim by just like proving me wrong. But no, you won't do that. Your IQ's like lower than my fucking family dogs inside the house, bro.
You're a
Shit,
fucking
you just call me an idiot because you
Shut
don't know
up.
what I say.
Shut up. You're a fucking idiot.
Okay, now, and
Your brother was smart in kicking you out of the house. Your brother
I already
was
said
smart
that
in
once,
kicking you out
and
of
I
the
already
house.
tried to have you explain to you why, and you couldn't. Like, you're a loser, man. And then they run away. It's the same script every time. Ran away from the idiot, I guess. Idiot really bruised his ass. All it took was 3 sentences.
Honestly, because I don't like him, but when I thought about the fact that you support the other party, I just couldn't bring myself to possibly vote for that person.
Okay, so here's the deal. You're chronically online.
Makes me
touching
feel
grass.
sick.
Get a girlfriend. Let me speak. Get a girlfriend. Like, you know, fix your relationships with your parents. I don't care if Donald Trump is just objectively, like, generationally better than Kamala Harris. If the only reason you voted for him was because I didn't, like, you are in serious need of like professional consultation and grass touching.
I saw a video where the back of your head was just losing hair. Just
Yeah, well, I mean, it's been in that same state since I was young. It's a calic, not a bald spot. But even if it was a bald spot, oh well. All right.
dude, your whole life's going to shit, bro. I mean, you lost the first guy. You lost Joe Biden.
Lost the election.
You lost Kamala.
Lost Kamala. What else? So because I lost the election, my life went to shit.
TikTok, bro.
So I actually think this is projection because it is the case that this probably means your life went to shit in 2020 when Joe Biden won because you lost the election then.
Dude,
so now you just think that happens to
I
everybody.
literally hate you so much that I've never been happier.
I mean, like, here's the thing. Like,
tell you, bro.
It's not like I don't know why because I personally profit off of Trump winning. I'm a white guy, okay? Like I'm a straight white guy. I will profit off of Trump's win, okay? Right? But the thing is I just happen to care about others. Like, America lost the election. Not just me, not just Democrats, you too. It's like, are you going to be smiling with joy on your face when you're paying an additional $1 for every gallon of gas you put in your tank? You're going to be smiling when new construction goes up by 25% because all of a sudden the wood that we're importing from Canada and the steel that we're importing from Mexico costs more money?